Yo, yo, what up, YouTube? Everybody coming over here. Probably getting everybody up in here. Salute to everybody in the chat. You guys know what time it is. We got the boss and boss, Ronnie, Blueyes. Make sure that you go and subscribe to Ronnie. He got his channel taken down. We need to get his new one up, up, up. Let's go. Yo, what up, DC? Yeah, we'll talk about that definitely. Wendy, salute to you. Good to see you. It's been a while. Salute to you. What up, Jamie Rupert? Let's go. I appreciate you. Thank you. Yo, future stepdad, salute. Good to see you up in here as always. My man, Blue Collar Vet. Make sure you go like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Share the videos. Y'all know what time it is. Let's go. Broken Home Podcast. Make sure y'all go like, comment, follow. Hit him up. Give him some subs. He does dope interviews. Y'all are missing out if you're not over there. I'm just saying. Salute TNT. Or Dizzle. Salute Zebby. Go ahead, give Zebby a like, comment, follow, subscribe, do all that good stuff. You know what comes with it. Salute to you. Tommy Thunder, salute. Mike D. What up, Wood? Good to see you, my dude. Yeah, there he is. I must be. See, I got to catch up to the comments. Big Weavy. What up, Big Weavy? Salute to you, brother. Go ahead, like, comment, follow, subscribe. What up, Plug?
Hey, they all coming. Don't worry. Give me a second. They all coming.
Yeah, no, you good. I'm just doing my shout out, so it's all good.
Yeah, go ahead. I'm going to send this link to Ronnie real quick. Go ahead, brother.
Yup. What up, Big Mike? What up, though, Robbie? Scotty's Vice.
I got a shitload of topics tonight. I feel like we've been kind of like
Dirt, salute, brother.
We've had our own internal issues, AZ, for the last, I would say, couple weeks, right?
Right.
So we haven't been able to touch on anything going on in the world, and that's what today is. And today is also, we're going to be showing some light to Ronnie's new page, you know?
Yeah.
But, bro.
Definitely. Hey, thanks to you, Miss Thang. Hey, everybody go sub up to Miss Thang. She's got a dope channel as well. Bro, there's a lot going on, man.
There's so much going on, bro.
Blue Jimmy.
That is hard to keep up with. I had to write everything down. I got a lot of stuff wrote down. The number one thing that I put to the top as we bring Ronnie in is going to be Cuzzo Loke is free. Cuzzo Loke is out of jail. He's on house arrest. I don't know if he's on. Yeah, he's on house arrest. Obviously, he's got the ankle monitor. He instantly gets pulled over.
Yup. Y'all go follow OG Scotty Skid Row interviews and his new channel. Let's go.
And there also was a time of that where I heard a giggle, bro, and it did sound like Jen.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because she kind
of really surprising.
At the end of the day, she came in the chat at first talking shit about him.
Jimbo.
She talked shit, but at the end of the day, bro, she kind of held him down. She didn't do a campaign on him.
She can't be.
I don't know if the state picked up the charges or she dropped them. I don't know all that, but I know that she kind of she played it like she played it safe, bro, where that he would come back.
No, definitely, I agree. Definitely, I definitely agree with you, bro. For sure.
Now, if we start okay, putting the hands on the woman. I hated it as a young kid because my dad did it. You know, my dad didn't hold back. You know, he always told me if a woman comes up to you and punches you like a man, you can do whatever. I've never done it. You know, I can't. But at the same time, you got women that, you know, that cross the line sometimes, bro. And sometimes you got to restrain or whatever. I don't, you know, recommend any of that shit. But I know that
if you restrain a woman, if she wants to take it that far, you can all of a sudden, all of a sudden become kidnapping.
Facts.
You know what I mean?
That's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
And as I say that, transitioning to this other topic, because this transgender male that shot up this school, bro, I feel like we shouldn't be, like, the media's holding back on calling her, like, a tranny or whatever, right? They're holding back. They don't want to categorize her, right? Well, I think we
Yeah.
should. He wants to be a man, bro. That motherfucker's a piece of shit. Fuck that dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck that guy, bro. Fuck that tranny. She had 2 sticks that day. That's fucked up.
Wait, so what happened?
So a tranny, bro, shot up a school and killed a couple kids, and killed a teacher and
What
yeah, bro, in Tennessee, in Nashville, Tennessee.
the
Yeah,
freak?
somebody it lives there. I remember someone saying that, like, that we know. I forget though.
Oh, hell no. Yo, what up, Ronnie?
Yeah,
Hey, yo,
that fucking day though, bro.
what's
That's
good?
crazy. That's sad. Hey, Ronnie.
What up?
Hey, I wanted to apologize to you, bro. Too, bro. That wasn't a shot at you on Jay's thing, bro. All I was doing, I was just generalizing. You know what I
Oh,
mean?
I know. And
All
honestly,
right.
I
I
honestly, I,
apologize, bro. I didn't mean it like that. I just meant, you know what I mean?
oh no, we good, bro. Um, it wasn't nothing like that. I just wanted to point out a few of the
Yeah.
earlier guests because nobody really knew that. Because me and Milk beef a lot, so no one would ever think that I was one of the first people to link them with the YouTube streets and shit. So I
Right.
was just
Hey,
throwing
Ron,
it out there. I was buzzed
yup.
up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, there's no YouTube streets without Ronnie Blue, bro. This is something that me and you literally manifested on
Yo,
the
but
phone together.
I agree with you. I was doing the same thing. He has been getting a lot of guests. He's been carrying a lot on his shoulders, producing, getting a lot of guests on. So, but yeah, no, I didn't take it like that. I was
All
just
right.
throwing it out there like on some
You're my boy, and I didn't want you to feel some type of way. You know
No,
what I
I was
mean?
just going wah.
It
You know what I'm saying? I was just
happens, bro. It's all good, bro.
yeah, I
Ronnie
wasn't
But
Blue,
yeah.
Ronnie
if
Blue. First things first, buddy. Cuzzo Loke is free. How you feel about that?
damn, huh?
Yup.
I
And
see
who?
I just seen your video with him getting pulled over already.
Yup. Here instantly.
And
Instant.
I had a feeling like he been free, but I guess he just got out, right?
I don't
Oh,
know.
yeah. Oh
I
yeah.
saw
He
your
was.
video though, Plug. I did see the video.
Yeah. So people that are saying that's old, that is not old. That is something that was posted on Instagram today. I had actually Zebby send it to me. I clicked on him like, oh shit, Cuzzo's free. He was on a work release program, so now he's officially home. And I did
All
hear a
right,
giggle. The giggle could have been any female, but I'm pretty sure we know who that was. That was Jen.
right.
Hey,
Damn.
I already giggle when you're sucking on your toes.
Oh,
Oh man, come on, man.
damn, bro. Ronnie got so mad about that short,
Yo,
bro.
I got that shit cringes me, bro. There
Yeah.
goes these white chocolate pretzels I was just eating. Forget about these.
Hey, that short had a couple hundred views though.
Yo, you disgusted a few hundred people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, but
So
first of all,
yeah,
shout
how you
out to
feel about that?
Azruction, New Age Plug, everybody in the chat. Salute, welcome to the YouTube streets. What up?
What? How do you feel about that though? Do you think Cuzzo Low can he redeem himself, or does that jacket stay on you? Because I'm not gonna lie to y'all, my dad had a history of doing that. My dad was, he put
Well,
hands.
that shit is more common than people like to admit. Like you when you go in jail and shit, it's like a lot of people are in there for that shit. But everybody get a story. Everybody get a story, like,
Hey, I was just telling a dude that I was talking to a couple days ago, bro. Uh, I met this dude in jail one time, and he was in there because so when his mom passed away, she had a house paid off and she left it to him, so it was in his name. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he had moved this chick in, and they were arguing, and all he did was punch. In the police report, it just said he just punched 3 holes in the wall, and he got arrested for domestic violence in his own wall. They
yeah.
weren't married. They didn't
Oh,
have
I've seen.
kids together.
You never know, man. And
Nothing.
I've seen shit like that happen before too, where people just get in an argument or they break the cell phone or someone calls the police or something little like, and it transpires into something bigger,
Yeah, you
So
can call a woman the B word in Arizona and get, I don't want to say yet. I don't think I'm past the point yet. Maybe
That's
10 minutes.
crazy, but
If you say
yeah,
bitch, bro, that's domestic violence.
that's nuts, bro.
Yeah.
what about siblings, man? You ever grew up with a sister that could fight just as good as you can?
Yo, you don't want to go there.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, one of my sisters are in jail, and she's in jail now. I got 5 sisters. Every one of them's tough as nails, Irish, Italian. Every one of them caught cases, been arrested. Like I got one sister that's married to a cop, and I got other sisters that are married to felons. Like my whole family's like construction, labor, criminals, cops. It's like that's how it is out here in Irish. When you're young, you pick out a hammer, a badge, or a gun.
Yeah. That's
Yep.
just wild. Hey, when I was a kid, bro, I don't know about nobody else, bro, but when I was a kid,
Mm-hmm.
like, hey, I didn't care if I had to fight the kid, but as soon as he would be like, I'm gonna go get my big sister, I'd be like, shit.
Yes. Yeah, I'm out of
Fuck,
there. I'm
And
out
that's
of
what I meant.
fuck,
Like
man.
I grew up in the projects
It's
in a
about to go
rough
down right now. Fuck.
there.
I I grew up in the projects in a rough area, but I got 4 brothers, so I always had that backup. So I was kind of like hood spoiled in a way. Like I'll get my brother, or people would know not to fuck with me because of my brothers play with me, you know.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, because
yeah,
bro, my brother hunted Zans, and he's already said this on the live, so I'm not incriminating him. He already did time. He didn't do time for it. He got dropped, but him and my sister got into a domestic incident, and he got mad and put the cigarette out on her head. And
it's
listen, my
crazy.
sister Brandy would fuck anybody up, bro. She is a beast.
That's how my sister is. That's in jail right now. She could go hand to hand fist fight, and he's like with a grown man. She's a beast. Like. And my other sister's a personal trainer. Like I got 5 sisters and 4 brothers. It's 10 of us.
Yeah, yeah.
Man.
Sorry, I forgot you're monetized. I didn't mean to say that, bro.
No, hey, I think we're past the time now.
Hey, we haven't cussed yet, but I probably shouldn't have said
No, I
that.
did. I waited until 10 minutes.
But Hunter Zan said it on the live. He said I could say it. He's already, it's all dry. It got dropped. Anything that gets dropped can never be held, anyways. But
fair you.
so yeah, so that's and when I was saying we were going into after Cousin Loke, because they're really ain't too much. We know Cousin Loke's free. He's gonna do a live tomorrow night. He said, so we'll see him on a live. Now going to the next topic, how you feel about the Tennessee shooting, man?
Yo, that's weird, man. It's sad. First off,
sickening, dude.
you know what I mean? That shit's sad. Anytime something like that happens, that's horrible.
Like violence is one thing, but when it comes to like children and innocent people, I can't even wrap my head around that kind of sick shit. Dude.
I can't either. I don't understand how people do that type of stuff.
That's real evil.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah, that shit.
Yeah, so they released footage of it. It shows her shooting through the front door because the doors were locked. The police killed her in 14 minutes. They didn't hesitate like the Texas shooting. They went in there.
The tranny, right?
Yep, she was a tranny.
No, we're gonna call that a dude.
Oh yeah, it was a dude. It was a fucking guy. That's how they want to be men. Well, today you're a fucking man, bitch.
They said they bought like 7 guns legally in the past like week or some crazy shit. 6 guns or some crazy shit.
That's wild.
She had 3 guns and 2 strap-ons when they shot her and killed her. Dumb bitch. But anyways, like this is the thing with that, right? They didn't hesitate, bro. They went in there and they handled business. It was 14 minutes. She would have done a lot more if this was the Texas thing. She would have got a lot. She was
going to go in and handle business. Yeah. And you know what's crazy? That lady was on the phone for like 20 minutes, 7 different people giving her the runaround. The person she reached out to on Instagram, like I'm gonna die today, all that crazy stuff. The lady said she was on the phone getting the runaround, trying to get the lady help, getting bounced around from different like programs and outreaches. But the whole thing couldn't have been avoided. The whole time she was on the phone trying to get the lady help, that thing was going down because she had texted the lady 20 minutes before she blew in the front door.
This is why can't crazy. The thing with the new gen too. These new gen motherfuckers, right? They can't do They just can't do a regular fucking suicide, bro. There's no more. Just kill your fucking self. I blame my father-in-law too.
Well, that's what I mean. Like, I understand violence if it's against like a rape or a pedo or like an amigo or a terrorist or like take out a op, but like innocent people and children, you just fucking you don't even deserve the quick death they gave you. You hurting children, you deserve torture, bro. Like,
Yeah, straight up.
that's not good, bro.
Nah, man, because it's just like my father-in-law, bro. Like, he didn't need to take out my mother-in-law too. He could just, and I worked with him, bro, for years. He didn't need to. He didn't need to kill her. He just needed to kill himself.
Yeah,
They always say when you're suicidal, you're homicidal. They always
yeah.
it's
Oh,
about,
for sure.
Yeah, this shit's crazy.
Yeah, I've been around it all, man. I see my brother commit suicide. My uncle Ronnie, he was shot to death. I was named after him. I got my name Blueyes. That's a whole nother long ass story. But Ronnie, I got from my uncle that was shot to death.
Hey, RIP to everybody. RIP to those victims too.
There was a lot of shootings back and forth after that. Whoever shot him allegedly, they disappeared. It was back in them 90s in the early 80s at 90s crazy days. But
Yeah, mental health mental health isn't just like having, being diagnosed with something like specific, like paranoid schizophrenia or something like that. Like anybody's mental health can go to shit at any point in time. And
oh
there's a
yeah,
lot of things you can do to go get help. Jay Williams just talked about how he had somebody commit suicide not too long ago. So
it's crazy, bro. And
in the driveway.
some of the
So
most happy people I know, they're the ones who end up doing it. You would never see it coming. Like, look
yeah,
at Robin Williams, like people that make you smile, always laughing,
yeah.
and then they, you know what I mean? Like,
But they had bad mental illness too, and he was
yeah.
just a lot better at hiding it. Well,
Listen,
we
man.
didn't see him personally, you know what I mean? So we
Yeah,
just see him in the movies, all happy go
right.
lucky, and all
Yeah,
these people. We don't know what's going on behind the closed doors with anybody.
right.
Like even you guys, like you know, we interact with each other on such a small scale compared to like an all 24-hour period.
Right.
So we
Yeah,
don't always know what's
Plug knows
really
me.
going on.
Plug knows me well enough to know that it's like dealing with 7 different personalities. You got severe, you got sincere, you got blue
Hey,
eyes, you
each
got
channel that
Conway.
Ronnie has is a different personality he has.
Yo, like every day I'm in a different. I got my high ups when I'm happy. I'm happy as hell, and then when I'm like angry, it's like the world could get it.
No,
But I've been working on that, bro. I
listen,
getting a lot better.
we could segue. I can see what you're saying though with that too. Like there be shit that you be doing shit and you be like, oh, something will put you in your feelings for a minute, and then you gotta like sit back and look. I
I
feel
have
you
to
on that.
check myself. Yeah,
Yeah, I check
I'll
myself all the
react, and now I
time.
have to check myself because I'm like, that's taking accountability. That's how I'm learning. That's how I'm growing. I gotta own up to it, man up, cop to it, and then I can learn from it. You know what I mean?
Like me with when Vegas was talking to Bobby Dylan, that's one thing I was like, oh, he was right on that. He was right on that. I shouldn't have made a big deal about that. I was just being a dick. But now that let's segue into this topic here, bro. The fight, or is it a fight? Now we do have side bets out there, but this will be the last time.
DK, I'm gonna need those yes, daddy little princesses, my man.
Anybody
So,
wants to bet? I bet that there won't be a fight. If anyone wants to take that bet, I'll bet.
Ooh.
can I
Ronnie's on the side. Ronnie's on the team.
can I mention? Oh no, I'm not going to mention that. But so yeah, so the fight, bro, the fight. This is going to be the last pod probably till the fight, if you think about it. So this is, and Alan made a comment today. He told all of us that we shouldn't even be talking about fighting because we're not fighters, right?
He don't know
Let me
dick
tell you
about
something,
nothing. He don't.
Alan.
Yo, you know what's funny? All these people, half of them went to fucking prison because they were drug addicts. They don't got a gangster bone in their body. They don't know half the shit I've done, buddy. But anyway, yeah, I hear you.
Yeah.
I hear you. Yeah, Ronnie, I hear you.
Straight up.
Yeah.
But continue, brother.
Alan knows better than that. He knows better than that. He's just talking out the side of his fucking neck.
I'm
He
saying
knows
in
better.
general, man, this fucking it gets a little crazy on these
This is what
YouTube
I'm saying.
streets.
This is what I'm saying to Alan, bro. Like he's telling us that we can't commentate on a fight. dude, they're nothing without channels like us talking about this stupid ass fucking fight.
Every
They're
fight that
nothing
ever existed
without
has
us talking.
commentators, WWE,
Bro.
UFC, promoters. Without it, it don't exist.
Bro, you got to be fucking
Without
shitting
the
me,
hype,
bro.
we're the great white hype, bro. What you know about that, White Knight? I'm the great white hype.
Okay, bars. Okay,
No,
going in, bro.
you got
Hey,
to.
you had to step up since Millie's dropped that album, though. I haven't been noticing.
Listen, man. First, it's the tattoos, Millie, in 1 week. I let it slide. Then it was the Blue Eyes Soul. I let it slide. Now it's the Clover Shamrock pendant that I've been rocking for 15 years. I ain't letting it slide. I'm coming at you. I know Jada bought it and he don't know the politics. Scandalous Soldiers, the only one that rocks Shamrock
Hey,
Clovers out here. We own that shit. Coming.
Hey, I
hey,
reached out.
I just sent a video to plug about Millie's doing a freestyle. I was like, this fool got bars, bro.
Yo,
Yeah.
he does. That's my dog. It's all friendly competition, but everybody in Massachusetts represents Clover Shamrocks. I know
Yeah.
black people, Italian people that got that tattoo, you know?
Yeah.
That's home team, bro. That's home team. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
that's all love. That's all love.
Yeah.
Big
But
shout out to him. He's a big
let's
thing.
get down. Let's just say if the fight happens,
Yep.
who do you got?
Right. Well, I mean, realistically speaking, if Alan is done as much because he said he's been doing martial arts since he was like 4 or 5.
Right.
If that's true, Dean's about to get molly whopped.
Right.
It ain't gonna be Dean.
So listen.
Now, if he's
Yeah.
lying, he's only been training for 8 months. Dean's got a chance.
So listen. In real life, I don't know neither of these people. I only see what they let me see on YouTube. So from what I see, from their demeanor, from their body language, down to the fact to one goes to the gym, one smokes cigarettes, it's clear to me that, you know, Alan or whatever is in better shape. You know, it's clear that if they fought, he would probably take the W, just probably out of stamina and size alone, you know. But I don't know who he really is or what he really does. He could be a badass trainer, jujitsu, matza, or he could be kept bullshitting. I don't know. I don't know neither of these dudes, but from what I see on YouTube, what I pick up from their demeanor and body language, if I had to, I'd put my money on Allen.
Okay.
And I'm not saying that Dean can't fight. I don't know Dean. Like Blue Eye said, I don't know Dean,
Right.
and I don't even know Alan.
Allen just what he does post and look like the pictures and shit like that, it looks like he's beast mode. And if he has been doing jujitsu and all that shit, martial arts for a long time, that ain't even training. That's like conditioning. Plus, you bring in the military conditioning. That's a whole different level of preparation.
Hey, one of your boys from Denver said he smashed them fools. Who's that?
Yeah, salute. That must be Timmy. I haven't been looking at the comments because I get
that
too
mother-
much.
What? Get that
Distracted,
motherfucker
yeah.
out of here, dog. He ain't gonna smash anybody. Little Timmy got a burner bigger than him. Come on, let's go. But you know, he might. I don't know. I don't know Timmy either. That's the thing. We don't know any of these people, right?
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying? So let's see how this fight goes, and I'll be able to judge his next fight off that previous fight. But until that, you know what I'm saying? Until that day, you're right. We don't know these fucking dudes. Like, what if Dean comes out and just starts throwing them, bro? You seen the bruise on Allen's nose, right? So Allen obviously is getting hit in sparring, which is normal. You know, he doesn't look too bad.
Yeah.
He looks in shape. His face
But
is
that's
skinny.
another thing I always thought was suspect about Allen. If he does, like, not that you gotta film it, but even I don't post it, but I got videos of me in the gym. I go every day. Like, I never seen him posting any like workout videos or boxing or martial arts, like nothing active.
Yeah.
Alan's like
I think that would be good content.
Mr.
Like
Bruce Wayne looking ass.
that would have
You know
been
what I
a
mean?
good, yeah, that would have been a good
Secretive.
lane for Mr. Wayne. The fitness shit, you know.
Yep. It's interesting, bro. I didn't want to make the whole pot. That's why we didn't make like a thumbnail on it. It's because if it doesn't happen, we look stupid. So I kind of we could talk like maybe the post fight. We'll do like a better show Friday, maybe, but
Yeah.
have film of it because I will be live in the morning. I'm gonna try to. I think I'm gonna try to hit up Jeter, see if he feels better. But if I'm gonna be live in the morning, I'm gonna be filming. I'm gonna be going off of Allen's live, so I'll be on StreamYard in real time. Got to, bro. That's the
All
only.
right.
You know what I mean? Then I'm gonna react to real time on this. And if Allen spars somebody else, he doesn't look like a pussy to me. If he's gonna go there and Dean doesn't
No,
show,
definitely not. I'm not saying that.
yeah, and Allen ends up sparring somebody else, he did what he needed to do. He gets all the respect. If they both don't show up, then then I'm pissed, bro. Delete any evidence of this whole fight in on my channel at all.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens, bro.
Yeah.
So we got
But
Cuzzo
yeah, it'll
out.
be interesting.
We got Cuzzo out, and we got fucking Prison Stories with Domi in right now. So, and
I'm not gonna lie, BK. I kind of finessed you, bro. Because I eat wasabi like by itself. I love hot shit, bro. One chip challenge. Let's go.
now if Tony just shows up, he will.
Now, what happened with that? That's supposed to be a whole new fight.
Yeah, and you're gonna be there, bro. That's gonna be New Age Plug. We're gonna be live that time.
If it's out here, of course I'll go there and go live.
Yeah, you are. Yeah, 100%, bro. You're gonna hold that down, bro.
You know that. I got us.
Yes. And Tony, man, let's see if he see if that goes through, man. Because Allen accepted. So that's the next one. That's why Blue Collar, when he did his video here, I'm not even gonna challenge you right now. After you're done with Dean, after you're done with Tony, then you're gonna come see me.
Hey, fucking Allen's booked up, boy.
yo, but the thing out here,
it's like Domi, bro.
The thing out here is like that's why I like tapped into the live real quick just to let them know they stop pulling that play shit. Like, oh, we're gonna set up a fight. The gyms out here, it's you could just go in and you could fight like
Mike D said he doesn't think Allen's gonna show up.
Boxing, Somerville, Boston, it's everywhere, dude. Charlestown, every boxing, Charlestown, Somerville got a fight club, get a boxing club. You know what I mean? And they ain't bougie about it, bro. You go in there and fucking say, hey, me and my dude want to get it in. Like, they throw on the gloves, man. Fucking, I'm sure they'll let you fight. So I was just tapping in to be like, yo, if you want to find a gym, if someone's supposedly coming here to fight out here, it ain't gonna be a problem finding somewhere to fight. Because I know like 3 to 5 gyms that will do it off the rip, and I know 10 backyards that I could use as a backup plan if the gym don't take the fight, but I'm sure they will.
Yeah, but I mean these fights we gotta see them though.
Oh well, if it's out here, there's no way I ain't going.
Tony, you gotta not. I mean, like Tony, you guys gotta record that shit.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
that's all there is to it. We need to see it.
Listen,
if they
for everybody, for all of them, that's the whole point.
If they do that fight out here, I'm gonna go live on the YouTube streets and film the whole shit for us.
Yes, sir.
You already know.
That's all we need, baby. That's all we need. And listen,
like swimwear.
He can fight Blue Collar, bro. I'm sure they'll meet in a mutual ground. He don't got to go all the way to Arizona. I'm sure Blue Collar would meet up, wouldn't he?
I don't know. I can't speak for him.
Yeah, maybe we'll ask him later on the show if he's free tonight. I know it's a work night, but Tuesday night we got 50 in here. That's what's up, bro. We litty.
So we got Blue Collar and Vet and Allen going at it now, like as far as wanting a box.
Yeah, bro. He's tired of him mentioning like doing analogies, like talking about his grandma being doxxed. He's, Blue Collar's just kind of sick of it. He wants an apology, really. He wants an apology.
Yeah. He's usually a reasonable guy. If you have a conversation with him, for the most part, it usually could be worked out. But I don't know this situation. Like AZ said, I can't speak for him. But from what I see, he's usually a reasonable dude. Like he could communicate and articulate himself well enough to, squash some dumb shit. But if it's serious enough to fight over, I ain't knocking it. Do what you got to do.
Yeah. Is Dub to come up even a topic anymore? Like, get him out of here, bro.
No.
We've seen his thumbs. He's got 2 uncircumcised thumbs.
I couldn't. Hey, bro, when you made that fool fucking do it, and he didn't even realize you were trolling him, and he was like, "That makes sense." Like the fuck, I was laughing so hard, bro.
Hey, I'm half.
Looking at his fucking hairline that goes all the way back past his ears.
Hey man, they sleep on. Hey, listen, I'm halfway through Gangish's interview with Dub, and shout out to Gangish, bro. You edited the fuck out of that thing. But Dub, man, how many, dude? You people in the comments are like, "Yo, he's nervous." You could tell this guy's like full of shit, man. What the fuck? And listen, bro, we could eat you up. I've been holding back. You better keep my fucking name out.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying? Like we've been holding back, bro.
Yeah.
Midwest, is it Midwest TV? Is that who that dude is?
Who's that?
That one dude, Midwest TV, that was live earlier.
Oh, that one guy, yeah, the welder dude, Midwest Beast.
That was him. Oh, dude, if you're watching this, you're a fucking dork. You are a fucking nerd.
Oh shit! I knew
Like,
that shit was coming.
straight up, bro. Like that shit had me weak. I know sometimes you say some cool shit, and then other times you just do shit. I'm just like, what the fuck, dude? Like, what is wrong with you? You know what I mean? So, but yeah, what the hell? Hey, remember that time when he started yelling like he was trying out to become a WWE fucking wrestler?
Yeah.
Bro, I thought that fool was gonna snap into a Slim Jim right there, bro.
Yo, for
Off
real,
top.
Bro,
You mentioned my name on the live with a predator.
That fool was about to go Super Saiyan 6.
Dude, he was about to pop a vest on his fucking neck, bro.
Ronnie killed it.
He looked like he didn't take his fucking blood pressure meds for like 5 days.
He looked like he was really looking for a WWE contract after that shit.
For real, bro.
He was cutting a promo.
Hey,
He was cutting a promo.
Bro, that's funny, bro.
No,
he's
he was
about to
cutting
off
a
the top
straight-up
roast that
promo,
ass.
bro. Yeah. He was about to hit him with the, "What you gonna do, brother?"
Hey, we're saying like, yo, you didn't keep that same energy, and I'm like, bro, let's be honest, bro. You didn't keep that same energy with Blue Collar Vet,
Right,
bro. Like you checked in with him, bro. He did.
Yeah.
Like YouTube, that's a YouTube check-in for sure.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's fucking funny, dude. Oh, man. I don't know, man.
But
sometimes it's the shit he says, bro. But he was, I will give him this, though. He was cool and polite about my mom. That was cool. So I do, shout out for that. But stop, bro. Stop.
He is funny. I give him that. But
no, sometimes he does say stuff that's fucking funny. Like he had me laughing a few times. But I like it that he doesn't get all super Rudy poo with me about it.
But he's a Cowboys.
You know what I mean? So he's like a good sport about it.
Yeah, that's what's wrong with him. He's a fucking Cowboys fan.
Oh, bro, I said that too. I said, "Oh shit, you're a Cowboys fan too."
It's like what? Oh man, he's a trip. I'll just give him that. Now, I don't know why I have this next, but I do have this next. We got Sharp and Academics, man. And Academics pulls the paperwork up on Sharp. It has a paperwork party. And there's some victims with pimping. Now, I want to get y'all's opinion on pimping. Is in the West Coast, in the system that you were in, AZ, would somebody necessarily would it be something that is a pimping charge or a sex trafficking charge something that you get reprimanded for? Okay.
Yeah, in Arizona, you're no good if you come in with a pandering charge.
So listen,
that's what they call it now.
I never did a long prison stretch, but my whole family did. I got all my nephews, like a few of my nephews in there, my sister, my brother, my uncles. I did, jail, this and that. I know enough of the politics from all my homeboys, but out here, it's not really like that. Like, they look specifically into your charges. If they know you're just straight up hustling and, like, pimping, it ain't black and white. They look at the area a shade of gray. Like, if you're, like, hurting women and gorilla pimping and beat, that shit's looked down upon. But if you're just hustling and making money and voluntarily, like, you ain't really, like, considered no good unless it's, like, really a bad charge. But, like, pimping alone ain't considered
just
a bad charge.
Well, because now it's any kind of pimping and pandering charge is sex trafficking as well now.
Right. So now that it's a right. So
But
now that
it's
it's
always been like that. You can't be in there for pimping or what they call it,
right.
pimping and pandering. You know,
So if you go in, so you'd have to click.
they
So
don't look at the gray area. It's just black and white.
no,
You know,
but
you got those, you
Massachusetts
know, good.
is a paperwork state. You carry that everywhere, county, state, a state. Anywhere you go, you got all the details are right there. So what I'm saying is,
Yeah,
people will know if it's a piece of shit charge or you're really just pimping or like
yeah. In
playing.
Arizona, you can't have that at all.
You know what I mean? It's a little different out here. I know that for a fact. But if it's some scumbag shit, it's different. Anything related to that is different. And when I was a young kid, I used to my father and my uncles. They'd be like, you see like a predator on TV going to jail for like a bad charge, and
Yeah, but
my father and his friends would be rubbing their hands together like, yeah, we can't wait to get you. There ain't no PC upstate.
well, if
Ain't
you
no PC upstate up here.
Well,
So
if you
shit.
look at it, Ronnie, too, all the places that allow pimping charges, like Colorado, you know, Boston, you know, and I get what you're saying, gorilla pimping and shit. You know what I'm saying? I understand that. I see how you say that. You guys look at the gray area, but the ones that don't do accept that are all the places with the AB,
Right. Nah,
like
and
real AB.
there's certain fraction, right? And I'm hip. I can't get
You don't
into it
have that,
too. I can't get into it too much, but there's certain fractions that there's zero tolerance on all things, like homosexual activity, this, that, whether, I won't name anyone specific, but you already know different people got real strict politics than others. But
yeah, they don't allow it.
if it's like a neighborhood thing, whatever, they ain't gonna look at it like that. But nowadays, anything like that is like, I remember back in the day, it was like, that's what my father and his like homies, they were crazy. That's what they look forward to. They're like, they ain't no PC
Yeah,
upstate. We'll get you upstate. We'll get you upstate. And I'm like, what the fuck? But I was young as hell when he used to say that shit. I got it when I was a little older. I'm like, damn.
right.
Because out here it's a little different. Back in the day, especially in Walpole, Mass, you couldn't check in. You would just like the predators would get killed, bro.
Now
Yeah,
you got the paperwork side of this, right? And then you have a victim that's coming forth that's part of the Sharp incident, right? She is one of the people that is going to go on academics, and he has shirts that say "Call Dago Academics," and he's given all the funds to her, and she has a lot of tea that she's going to be saying, so it makes it a little bit sticky, right? Pause. But this is what I'm saying, right? This is what I'm saying. With Sharp is in, and now does it make sense that he stayed with no jumper?
Well, I mean, so it's only frowned upon for white boys where I come from, right?
Okay.
It doesn't mean that it's not frowned upon with other races too.
Yeah, certain people definitely frown upon it, but like I
So
said, depending on the paperwork, you won't have
so
to
would
check in.
Sharp? Here's what I'm getting at though: is would Sharp be a piece of shit in Arizona? No, because he's not wrong with the woods.
Right.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Different races, the blacks will do what they do, whatever,
And
but
I'm sure
they're
there's a
not.
lot
That's
going
by their
on.
own standards, though. The only time we don't allow anything is like all that, sexual molestation, rape.
Yeah,
That's
none of
not
that's
accepted
allowed.
upon any race. Like we
That's
don't allow
zero
none of that.
tolerance. Yeah. See, but
Right?
out here, when I meant the gray area, there's like business owners that may own like a strip club or something, and they get wrapped up in some shit. And if this shit's a little different than someone on the corner smacking a girl, making her do it. That's what I meant about the difference. I seen the difference in jail.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
But I hear you though. It's
And
strict with that shit.
and
But
transit.
Yeah.
you walk around with your black and whites out here like it's your fucking.
Right.
You know what I mean? You got that with you like fucking all the time.
Yeah.
So everyone's always gonna know everything.
But it's all the states that where like the AB isn't prevalent. You know what I mean? Where they're not heavy set.
Yeah.
That's where like the gray
My
areas
uncle,
come in. That's why I don't
well,
hold people to that standard. I don't
I
hold
got
people to
people
my
doing
standard.
life on that shit. I can't really speak on it, but I know what you mean. But um some people they might not be as deep, but they're definitely around.
Oh shit! I see you, Coffee. Salute, brother.
Yes.
But yeah, they're very strict, dude.
And break your feathers.
Salute to the chat. Yeah, hell yeah. Salute to
Yeah,
everybody in the
Feathers. I
chat.
see you down there.
Yeah,
Pulling up
Simon.
to the YouTube
I
Streets
just started.
podcast.
I just looked at it right now. What up, Jay Millie? Salute.
Herb Dizzle, I'm gonna make a manager mod on my page. He's been going hard for us, man. I appreciate you, Herb.
Hey, Mike D, that is true, bro. Hey, it's weird how times have changed with certain things, and I'm
Yeah.
sure it'll probably change again.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm because
This
that's
generation is
I
crazy.
hate.
The politics nowadays are just even
Well, I hate to
crazier.
admit it though, but that's like a way of life in the streets in a lot of places. I guarantee you, there's dudes that are locked up that were pimping, but they would never say it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just one of
It's
those.
like a
It's just
young
one of
man's
those
game right
things, you
now. The
know?
politics are kind of like they're being controlled by the old heads, but it's like a young man's game, you know?
Yeah, definitely. And a lot of the guys going in are young now.
Yeah.
I mean, like I'm talking like guys that are becoming hitters, that are somebodies.
No, I hear you.
They're getting younger and younger in their 20s.
Last few times I was locked up or even arrested, I felt old. Even the cops were young. The CO, everyone was like young, man. Like, damn, they didn't even know who Bobby Sands was when I was stopping myself, man. I'm like, motherfucker, 66 days. Read the book.
Right.
But
Since we're on
salute to the chat.
Hey, since we're on no jumper topic right now, you got talks that there's a couple people that are getting signed to no jumper, and Crip Mac's
Of course.
Crip Mac.
We knew that was going to happen.
Okay.
I knew that was going to happen because he got rid of the dude who he had an agreement with where Crip Mac couldn't get on.
Facts.
Yeah,
so
I was
I
wondering
knew that
if
was going to happen.
ODM or I wonder if Slim or Crip Mac was going to be still in there or something like that.
Hey, because here's the one thing about the reason why he would sign with Crip Mac or Crip Mac would sign with him is because Crip Mac has been taken advantage of by several people. And he knows that Adam 16 is going to pay him somewhat of what he's owed because he knows he's going to have a lot of moments with Crip Mac. And then he's still keeping his ties to the streets in a way, if you think about it.
Yeah, but that's just another
good point.
That's reckless. That shit's the all bad waiting to happen. You can't keep him on a leash, man. You can't tame him.
Look, they had what's his name on AD's cousin or whatever.
AD's a calm, cool, collected. He's kind of older. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Crip Mac's kind of young and reckless. You can't keep that dog on a leash. Like
so another person that's allegedly getting signed to no jumper is the dude from Pompano himself, Pino.
Why not?
Pino.
Once you're a piece of shit, you can do what you're free to associate with other piece of shits.
Yeah. Damn.
You know what I mean? I'm just saying. They all associate with each other. Of course. That does not surprise me. Now, what the question is how does 1090 Jake feel about that?
I was gonna say the same thing.
And what's been going on with this whole thing with 1090 Jake? How does he feel about this whole? Have you guys heard anything?
Well, I think you can go by how he's moving. Let me tell y'all this. Adam 22 and 1090 Jake were gonna have a pod together. Yeah. We're here. They did one episode together. He hasn't been back. I don't think he'll ever be back, and that's just my honest.
If I had to make my decision based on the actions,
that smack,
I would say that
shit. And Adam, 1090 knows that Adam not only is cool with Pino, but he's like in contact with him. And he kind of manipulated that smack situation and shit. So 1090 probably sees through that shit.
Yeah, I think he sidestepped that whole thing.
Yeah, bro. It's
chat. You got Azruction, New Age Plug, and Ronnie Blueyes in the house. Salute. Pin a new page in the chat, please. Please subscribe. Boston Boss, new page.
Yeah, it's Boston Boss. That's why
get that going.
You know what I'm
Let's
saying?
get that popping.
I
But this,
learned my lesson. I ain't here to cry. It was my fault. I was dumb enough to post a video of a rat getting beat up. It was almost worth it. But please
oh,
help
good
me.
point. Good point.
But please help me build up my new page for taking that hit for the team, Boston Boss.
That was my next topic
Hey,
too.
hop up here, Jay. Coffee, hop up. Coffee.
Yeah, so coffee, man, that would be wonderful. Hold on. That
Yo,
would be
coffee, hop up, bro.
that'd be freaking wonderful, man. Jay
Yo,
Coffee.
chop it up with us, coffee. That's a YouTube underrated legend right there.
A YouTube legend, bro. Milk
Coffee
74
been around forever, bro.
listen, Milk 74 has Jay Coffee. He subbed to Jay Coffee. Let me just put it that way.
Hell yeah.
That's how Milk gets kind of some of his info from is Jay Coffee.
Yo, Jay Coffee
Scandalous
be
World.
on it.
Shout out to Let's Live Life. I'm living life. Association. Shout out to all the legendary podcasts we're running. YouTube Streets Podcast, Jay Williams Podcast, The
Salute, Jay
Association,
Williams.
Scandalous World. You know we in here.
Williams wanted to, he could be no jumper right now if he wanted
Yeah,
to.
Jay's on it. He's on his way to being.
Yep.
He's the new no jumper. Watch,
We
but he's
got
going to
you,
be the
Jay.
legit no jumper. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yep.
yeah, it's going to be.
Hey,
Hey,
listen,
Jay's got big plans, bro. I'm not going to
Hey, yo,
say,
you see the building
but
I've been in lately, man? In-house, in-person interviews. All
I
blue.
only
What
know a
it look
little
like.
bit. I only know like a small hair of what Jay Williams' plans are. I know it's the liver. You know what I mean? Because he's got big things going. So yeah, definitely shout out.
Well, shout out and salute and hope that all goes well. You know, we all got good big things coming. I see good things coming, man. I'm just gonna keep working harder. At first, I was devastated. I wanted to cry when my YouTube was deleted, and then I just was like, yo, now I'm going even harder. You know what I mean? And if a few of my homies, like, you know, Gangish or Vegas or Big Weavy or even Jay Williams or AZ could share my page, something little could just put me back to where I was. I was only at about to hit 1,000. I was at 800 subs, but I worked my ass off of them 800. So if I could just get back there, the videos, I'm already working my ass off to get the content, you know?
Definitely.
So we got
Jay Coffee.
Right here, bro. One of the legends in YouTube, Jay Coffee.
Legend.
So, Lou.
What's good, y'all?
How you doing?
What up, Coffee?
What's up, man? Thanks for having me on here, y'all. Yo, when I didn't even hear about this Pinot news. Where'd y'all hear that?
So I'm gonna be honest with everybody.
YouTube Streets exclusive.
Listen,
okay.
I'm gonna be
got
honest with everybody. This is a narrative I'm putting out because I feel like Pino's trying to get away from the drama, right? He even put in there, I'm not listening to Gossip Girls, and he's talking about us. Let's be honest about that. He's like, I'm not talking about it. He's going fishing. He's catching mango snapper the size of his fucking dick and eating it. But this is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
This is what I'm saying. Pino would be perfect over there, bro. He'd be perfect over there. Why not? Could he survive over there? That's my question.
Man, I mean,
yo, yeah, that is a good question.
Like on camera and in real life, like real time, like, you know, surviving real survival, but also on a mic with somebody, they're just gonna keep hitting them with the same shit. You know, they're gonna.
Yo, Plug, I got a question.
Brings drama.
Yo, Plug, right? I got a question for you though. Now that T-Rell and Adam, their relationship is different, right? Does that open the door back for Milk to come back to Fake Nudity and Willie? You think he will pull up or?
100%.
Because Adam was the only thing standing in the way of that relationship. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he'll probably. I mean, he's been. I don't know. He said some shit about Smack, and
he kind of goes in on people. Yeah, so that's why I'm asking.
Since then, got worse. So I don't know that you know.
If we have him back on, maybe that's something we could ask him.
I have Milk set for. We're gonna work a couple more weeks.
That's something I want to ask him because now that Adam ain't standing in the way of that relationship, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He should.
Hey, Coffee, what do you think about that? What's your opinion on that?
Catch his hood.
Yo, I thought it was wild corny when he told him that they couldn't, you know what I mean, to not have him on there.
Yeah,
I thought that was super lame, but I don't know, man. I think they could iron it out, man. I think it's only right, you know, like since I could see it happening, man. You seen all the shit they got going on, right? Like all the old people they tapped in with, and it seems like everyone more or less just kind of like Adam's like a dickhead, really. You know, like even the people that are saying like, "Yo, salute to him for putting me on and giving me a job," just this, that, and the third. Like they all seem to kind of still be saying like they just don't feel like he treats people right, and he just does weird shit, you know?
Yeah,
Yeah,
no, he definitely does.
he seems emotionless, like a robot, like strictly business, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, he's funny style, man.
Which I understand, but you can't have it both way. 1 foot in, call these people your friends, your homeboy, interact with their family, and then say this is just a strictly not how to learn how to separate the two.
yeah,
I hope both those, I could really see it too. I hope both those platforms like pass up No Jumper. I could really see it happening too.
It's
I
We're
really
weird
talking
could.
about
because
Milk 74 right now. We're talking about Pino going to No Jumper. We're talking about the No Jumper universe in general. Jay Coffee covers all of it. He's very,
yeah, it's
on
I think
top of
it's
all of it.
more interesting right now. You know the fake community world and all that, rather than No Jumper.
Yeah. So what do you think about just the new gen of YouTube, Jay Coffee? Do you think you like the new gen? You think the prison genre is going to be here longer? What do you think about everything that's going on?
Man, to be honest, I've been so out of the loop on a lot of stuff, but what yo like what's really the latest happenings in the prison genre, like
Ooh, well,
We
you
got
wise?
a
got
lot
two dudes
going
that never
on, man.
been,
One in, one out.
you got two dudes that never been to prison fighting in the prison genre, which is crazy if we even fucking talk about it. You know what I mean? That's crazy just to even say that, right?
We got one
You
dude
also
that just
got
got out. One just
yep,
went in.
Cuzzo Loke got out, and then Prison Stories with Domi went in.
Oh,
Got
he got locked up?
yeah, Prison Stories with Domi he turned himself in for the violation of probation, fleeing. You know, he fled Florida, went back to Virginia, and didn't finish his shit. So he's actually still doing. He's got the Nolly Prospect. You signed a Nolly Prospect in Florida. You got to still go back and do. You know, he could get charged again, but I think he's okay. I think they did a deal for him to turn himself in. I think that's what she said, right? That girl that was on here. I got to go back and watch it again, but because I'm doing the documentary again, I'm redoing it because there's a lot of shit in there that there's a
A lot
lot
of
of stuff in there.
updates.
And Alan, don't get all fucking mad, but listen, there's a lot of stuff in there that we had to take out because I don't know if Alan was in fucking Virginia, bro.
Oh, I was just gonna ask too. That was someone I kind of got, you know, to watching that the guy you're just talking about, the Allen dude, like
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
running people out of the blogosphere, man. I was like, who was
He
it?
was,
Who?
he was checking people in the YouTube PC.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. He did.
yeah,
What Domi and then that cut. Well, yeah, the Cuzzo or no, the Cuzzo dude was first, right? Or who was first?
Well,
Domi.
Domi was first, but Cuzzo didn't leave because of that. Cuzzo got locked up, and his girl privated all his videos. And Cuzzo's back. He didn't get rid of Cuzzo.
well, Cuzzo's
Domi,
had like 3 or 4 channels. He's been around for a few years.
yeah,
He like I said, he came around when Rat Mustache was around, like at first on the scene.
Yo, he pulled his card though, right? Like,
yeah.
but
Yeah,
yo, what's going on with the Dean shit though? Is that still, or did that die off?
that's tomorrow morning, bro. I'll be Alan will be live, and I'm gonna be live reacting to it. So hopefully it happens. It's 9 a.m. in the morning. This is the last probably live gonna be about this fight, if it is a fight, you know. But I got 20 total. I got 5, side bets going. I got a parlay going out on this fucking fight. You know, I got it's like
Yeah. Hey,
uh,
yo,
Man,
we
I
need
fucked up.
everybody to hit that like button one time for my boy AZ. We got 20 likes and 50 people
Let's
in the
go.
building. Take a time out to hit that button one time, like, please.
I needed to
Good
get
looking
some
out, buddy.
parlays in for the March Madness, man. I didn't even put any in, but my brackets would have been tough, man.
Hey,
I fucked
well,
up.
what people don't understand is like when you follow Coffee's channel, like you get sports, you get famous news, you'll get local news, like you get it all.
oh
Like
yeah.
and you're consistent, bro. Like even when there was a time, remember when we all thought, even your channel was shadow banned.
Yeah, I mean
You
it's.
still kept pumping content though.
Oh no,
Most people
I
already
mean,
gave up.
I always will. Even when like shit honestly ain't doing that great now, but I always just keep pumping shit out. It's weird. Like certain things will catch in the algorithm, certain things just won't. It's odd, man. You know, like
Let me ask
because I
you.
fucked around and experimented and made little side channels before
Yeah.
and certain shit with the metadata and like certain shit will shake differently. Yo, you want to know a real weird thing I had happen once, man? So like if you go live just on the YouTube app, right? You know how like the comments will pop up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was just having this weird glitch where they wouldn't come up. It was like odd. And then I was like, oh, whatever. And I on a whole new device with it all updated and everything, it kept doing it. I was like, shit's just strange. Like weird shit happens in YouTube, man. I don't even know, man.
No, I've always wanted a. So I mentioned this. Hey, salute Jimbo. My bad, real quick. I've been wanting to ask him this question, real quick, bro.
No, you're good, bro.
Yeah, I
Uh,
got one too.
hey, so coffee, like you have had, like most people don't know this, but you've had like I don't know what you would want to call it. I don't know if you prefer to not call it a beef or whatever, but you've had legit like personal one-on-one kind of not like in person, but on YouTube run-ins with Whack 100.
Yeah, he started trolling me. He chilled on it now, but he was trolling like DMing me and threatening me for a while off of old like I think it was an old video. I had one video that did pretty well, and from that point on it was crazy. Like I could upload a video and have because I ain't gonna lie, I got a gang of shit with him in the title, and it could have like 10 views, and he would DM me something regarding the fucking video. So and then there was a weird situation where I don't know if it was his girl or it was him doing it. It was like a female account. It was Pacoima baby, which you know that's like the city's from or whatever. And I don't know, man. It was like they were going hard commenting, and I couldn't call it if it was him or you know, because you know now he's got a whole squad like that
Yeah,
whole.
yeah. So I've been in a room with Whack on Clubhouse, and I seen him straight up get in a beef with somebody, call his lawyer on Clubhouse, have his lawyer buy the dude's name, likeness, everything.
Yeah,
By the end of the fucking Clubhouse, that dude was crying. The dude was crying, asking for fucking Whack to give him the fucking LLC back over.
That,
yeah.
see, that
He'll
shit's
trademark
crazy,
shit
bro.
and everything, man. Like how I don't know. I think that's what 50 did when Game had the GU not shit. Like like some legal chess
And
moves
they're
like
making
that,
some
man.
money off it.
Yo,
Yo, 50's a genius when it comes to that.
yes. Hey,
Yo,
and 50, like, hey, shout out to 50, bro.
He'll
Like,
buy out the
I've been a
Ja
fan
Rule
of 50.
concert just to make it empty.
I've been a fan of 50 forever, bro. And he's one of the original trolls.
He's the
You
king
know what
of
I mean?
trolling. You
Yeah,
see when
and
he
then
bought
not only
out
that,
the seats in the Ja Rule concert just to make it empty,
yes,
bro.
that's what I was about to say is he did
Yo,
that. That's like trolling with money, though.
next level shit.
That's next level
That's
trolling,
dropping money
like
on it. That's like prank trolling, dropping a
beast.
bag on it.
Hey, I
or
watch all his
even
interviews. He says real ass shit. Like he
Nah, he's
says shit that is
genius.
like, damn, yeah,
I could relate.
that's
You could
real
tell he
game.
really read that 48 Laws of Power.
well,
He participated in the 50th Law of Power. I read them both. He applies that to his shows, his music, his strategy.
Yeah, definitely. Hey, salute Jimbo. What up, bro?
I'm just chilling. Hey, I'm really happy because I've been telling New Age Plug, which I mean, AZ, you already know about coffee. But
Yeah.
I've been trying to tell New Age Plug, him and Coffee could rapport off each other so well and could have super dope conversations. Like
Hell
anybody,
yeah.
if you are not subbed to J Coffee, go right now. I dropped the link in the chat. Go
Definitely.
sub up to my homeboy. I'm telling you, his content is fire.
Let me
He
ask you
puts
this,
so
Jay.
much work into this fucking shit.
So there was one live, right? You had probably, I think it was the DeMar Hamlin live, right? And that live, I don't know what you did.
65K on a live.
Yeah. So I don't know what
Yeah.
you did to make the algorithm in your favor that night, but dude, you had like 2,000 people in there. Was that your biggest live ever?
my bad, y'all. I muted for a second. Yeah, no, I won't. Yeah, no, yo, I had another one too. go crazy like that. You remember when all the Tory Lanez shit was going down, like
Yes, sir.
right after Meg had
Yep.
got shot or glass in her foot or what? I mean,
Oh, well, that's
Yeah.
over through the court. He's the one that shot her. We can all say that now.
yeah. So right. So when it was just like all allegations and real unclear and everything, he didn't say anything for like months, and then when like finally somehow word came through the blogosphere. I don't know if he put it out or someone was like, "Yo, Tory Lanez," or maybe he just tweeted or something like, like you're gonna hear what I got to say tonight." So I went live like right before, and then so I was just chilling on his IG, like I wonder what the fuck he's got going on. And then he just threw up a link, and it ended up being that he dropped like a surprise album through and it was on SoundCloud. And I ended up just playing the whole thing, but that one was like that too. It was crazy. Like as soon as I started it, it was like 30,000, 20,000 people in there, or it was insane, man. And then it was crazy too. I
That's
left it
wild
up.
as fuck.
Yeah, yo, and I left it up, right? They didn't claim it until like 6 months. Like they let me get all the revenue
Damn.
off it. And then even when they claimed it, they didn't like strike me. They just like claimed it. And I think they eventually blocked it or whatever. But I was like, it's just weird, man. Like sometimes, man, you catch a story right when it's jumping off or whatever. But yeah, that was crazy.
Well,
Salute Sav
Coffee.
Lokes Hood Tales. Go subscribe to my boy Savage Sav Loke Hood Tales. Let's go.
Timing is everything for sure.
Hey, Coffee, that night you went live about, DeMar and shit. I was trying to mod for you. And bro,
Oh
there
yeah.
was so many. I text you and I was like, bro, I need help. Like, call some people. I cannot. There's no fucking way I can mod this fucking channel right now.
Damn, I didn't even know. You should have said something.
Yo,
Dude,
it
it
was
was like
kind of
2 in the
shocking.
morning. It was like 2 in the morning. I was at the hotel. Well, sorry. Y'all don't know
My
the story.
first
But
wrench
anyway,
ever came from J Coffee.
bro, I could not keep up. So I'm like, Jay Millie, come in. Me and Jay Millie are like the only two mods in there trying to keep up. Like, and there was no way
Salute
to
J
do it.
Millie. Hey,
Yeah,
Yo,
real
bro.
quick, J Millie and Sav Lokes Hood Tales did a dope
Yeah, great
2-part
interview.
interview. Y'all need to go check that shit out. That shit is fire. Let's go. If somebody can drop the link for those two, I'd really appreciate it. Thank you, mods.
Yeah, also
yeah, that
Miss
was dope,
Thing.
man.
Miss
That was
Thing's in here
dope.
too. Drop Jay Coffee's link too. I dropped it earlier, but drop it again.
And if I heard right, I think they're gonna be like pushing some more content together, right? Like,
And
is
as
that the
they
word?
should.
Yeah. Yeah. I love that, man. Like to see that. That was dope. And Millie's been another guy I fuck with for a long time. We
Yeah,
like
I
to.
want to have
Good
Jay
dude.
Millie and Savage Sev come and fuck with us one night too. That'd be great because I like them both together. That's
Yeah,
generational
let's
crippin'. I love
go. Hey, that's tight. You hear that, Savage? J Millie, let's go. Hey, we need y'all to up here. Let's make it a fucking YouTube Streets night. Based
Yeah,
around y'all too. Let's
we'll
go.
make it a
YouTube
blue
street
night.
party.
We'll make the thumbnail blue.
Yeah.
Yo,
But
New
Jay,
Age, you made a good point the other night. Like, we're creating our own no jumper. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, we're all characters in our own.
This
Yep,
is way more dope than no jumper. Like that
fact.
shit's lame.
Hell yeah, good look. YouTube
Hey,
streets is where it's at. We just kick back, have fun, interact with the chat.
Facts, Ronnie.
but
You know
Jay
how it
And,
Coffee,
go.
and
like,
Miss Thing, thank you for all the work that you do. We appreciate you.
For
Yeah,
sure,
And we hope we,
she is the best mod you could
yep.
have ever. Yeah.
Yeah, she's on
And
it.
we send all
Salute.
that good stuff to you as well. I know you're going through some things, but just keep your head up. You're good.
Yep. As soon as I get these
Hey,
skate
yo,
lists,
can I ask y'all something? Because when I popped in, you guys were kind of like in mid convo. You were talking about Sharp, and you were
yeah,
bringing up some of the like one thing I wanted to ask was about the if y'all touched on the Sharp and Whack, like the fuckery they had going
yeah.
on.
So why are we skipping past that? Sharp lied. So
Oh,
what? So why are we? Yeah, that's a good point, Jay Coffee. I fucking keep forgetting. So Sharp said that they met up and fought, right? That's what I'm hearing.
yeah, he said
Sharp,
whack at the video. I got the clip.
that's cap. They never met and fought. That was cap.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
they
they
both
had a whole
they both could have
fraudulent
been
ass
plotting that from the jump.
skit. Shit was corny. But and then y'all were saying something. But what were you guys saying about the pimping stuff? I
So
caught
yeah,
like
you got academics, man. You got DJ Academics. He's got
Hit
the
me up, BK.
party. You know what I'm saying? And he's got a girl that he's donating all the monies for this called Dago shirts. They'll be going to the victim for it's just it's trafficking, and she's got tea that she's gonna be spilling. Like there's
yo.
all
Oh,
kinds
regarding Sharp. Well,
all
listen, man. That shit is serious, man. Listen, that like you see all those like especially I mean, like election, the political ads and shit that run, there a lot of them go by where you're at in the country or whatever, but I'm sure a lot of y'all like is that the same shit that was being, a few months ago when all that shit was every other ad. A lot of the shit that I was getting was about trafficking, like this politician let traffickers walk, this politician did like, but yo, that shit is a real twisted, fucked up thing. And yo, like no cap, man, a lot of like it's just a foul, fucked up game going on. And a lot of times those cats walk unless like Homeland Security or the feds get involved. It's real
And that's
twisted, man.
facts.
It's crazy.
Because,
Like
hey, well,
you wouldn't
people
believe it
forget though,
until you
Coffee.
know of it.
Hey, people forget though that these guys have what's called diplomatic immunity, which means that they cannot be arrested or put in handcuffs in public. You can't just walk into their place of business. I mean, where they're at or whatever, their office, whatever you want to call it. You can't just walk in there. They can't just walk in there and arrest them because they have diplomatic immunity. So
bars.
You're
they hit
speaking
them.
of
They
like the
hit them with
politicians,
crazy.
right?
What's that?
You're speaking of politicians or
Yeah, politicians have it. Mayors have it. People
yeah.
from other countries come over here and they get diplomatic immunity. Different, even I don't know what they call them in other countries all the time. I'm having a brain fart on that, but like you know, uh, anybody from any foreign government that comes over here, they get
Diplomat.
diplomatic immunity.
Yeah,
Mayors
diplomat.
have diplomatic immunity. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, facts, man. And but that shit goes on a lot out here, like AZ as well, right? The
Yeah,
whole trafficking thing, yeah, man, it's
Yeah,
yeah,
twisted.
because it's
Like,
huge. A
you,
like there's so like one of the places I used to where I talk about Midnight Productions, that same area was deemed the number one hub for sex trafficking in Arizona.
yeah, I was watching some shit about that, bro. Crazy.
Yes, that was on in Metro Mall, right? It's on 23rd Avenue, 25th Avenue in Northern.
I remember
I ran
watching the
around on
video.
19th Avenue in Northern, that whole mile stretch. So all that stuff that I talk about, the Midnight Productions and stuff, that all takes place all in that area.
Yeah, I
So they
watched the
like,
video.
yeah, it's pretty wild. It's some crazy shit.
yeah, it's
So,
and
so
they have it all.
is that because of the border?
Well, the border, yeah, plays a huge, huge, huge,
I
huge
figured
part
it
in it.
did.
Foreign minister, foreign delegation. Shout out to Gangish. Salute. How
Well,
you doing?
you can drive somewhere
Getting
that
it
has one of
in.
the biggest black markets in the world. Is down south.
Yeah.
So we're 4 hours, 3 hours. Some places are 2 hours from there.
Yeah.
Like, and you're in a whole nother country,
Right.
a whole nother country where it has a huge black market. So yeah, a lot of it definitely has. The biggest part of it has to do with that. You know what I mean? Because then you get people who will kidnap people and just sell them.
Yo,
For people that don't understand, there's a market for that. You know,
yeah, and
babies cost a lot. These fucking scumbags have no fucking care in the world.
oh, someone fell off. Oh, plug fell off.
Well, there's a
Oh,
lot
he
of rich
probably went to go do
people.
something.
Probably checking something out. Someone said Cuzzo was live. I don't know. He might be doing something
No,
backstage.
Cuzzo's not live. He said I was joking. No,
But
Yeah,
yo,
no. Plug
These
might be pulling something up. You
well,
never
that's
know with
not.
him.
There's
some of
somebody
these
in there, but
states,
that's
though,
not
man.
Plug. Because Plug can just come right up. So I know that's
Right.
not Plug.
Some of these states, though, man, they like. I'm telling you, it's just all twisted. You would
Yeah.
think
Yeah,
with that trafficking shit, people would get prosecuted. Like it's
no,
just like a
it's
lot
big
of local
business, Coffee.
PDs don't do shit about it.
Cause
People
yo,
don't
it
realize
be all
that.
them top government and rich weirdos that be the ones that be doing all that crazy shit.
Well,
Yo, that's why I'm
and it's
glad.
not. It doesn't. So what people don't understand is
But
those
they're the one
those
that
rich
like
weirdos.
they
Those
like
rich weirdos.
they
They
like
wouldn't
weird
be.
shit.
But listen, those rich weirdos couldn't satisfy those needs without those street urchins, those
Oh, of
people that
course.
are down there, and they're the ones that are grooming the females. They're the ones that are
Oh, of course.
taking them
Bottom
and kidnapping them. That's what I'm getting at. Is like, those
crazy.
rich weirdos couldn't satisfy those needs because they can't go do that. They
Right,
can't just
nah.
go
You
drive in their
need like the
Benz
poor
and
to
pick
grab
up
the
some.
poor. Right.
They can't
Yo,
just go
watch.
pick up some unexpecting young female.
Crazy.
Yeah, but AZ, there's a lot of rich super power couples that say they can't have kids. Maybe the wife can't have kids, or maybe he's shooting blanks. They will pay good money for a baby, you know.
That's what I'm
So
saying. Like that's what
yeah,
I
yeah,
said. Babies are expensive. People don't understand that.
yes,
People when they think, okay, so people think like that drugs. Well, drugs is the biggest illegal market, but that's not the case. It's sex trafficking, because sex trafficking goes all over the world. People don't realize that these people don't just, when they get kidnapped, they don't just stay in South America. They're getting shipped over to Russia, Japan, Europe. They're going to all these different places, and then guess what, they're also going to go over to Korea, and they're going to get a whole bunch of, because that's popular out there. They're going to get so that's the biggest illegal hustle in the world, is sex traffic, like trafficking arms and drugs. But sex trafficking is number one because they
Yeah,
do it in most countries.
I know you
So
hear that, Dubby.
Yeah.
So what were y'all saying regarding that though? Like the pimping thing, you were saying it's like what was your guys'
This
personal
is
like view
this is
on
the
it
point.
all? And
This is the
you
point,
were
J Coffee. Now you know why that Sharp wants to stay with no jumper, because he has a little bit of when it he
yeah,
it's like yeah.
The Adam tendencies or something, maybe.
yeah, yeah, yo, watch. I bet you this whole act shit, it's gonna be some weird underage pedo shit. I bet you, man.
Crazy.
I
We can have
bet
more
you.
than six too.
hey,
So come on up real quick.
BCV.
real
Yo, he
quick, hey
tried to play
mods.
that I'm real smooth, like I'm so, and like
Yeah.
my word is my bond and all that. And then he's making up these fake lies about a
Right.
fight, like
Yup.
cornball shit, man. You know?
Yeah.
well, don't forget too.
Hey,
No Jumper has actually based a podcast, the Pop Up podcast, off of Kiki, who
Yes.
is a registered sex offender.
yeah, they're all
Yeah.
building a house of bad cards, bro. That's why they're gonna like Plug said they might hire Pino at the no jumper.
Yo, that Kiki
All
dude
kinds of
gets
crazy
really
no.
mad
Yeah.
about and he swears up and down he's about to get his shit overturned, but his whole logic is, hey, because it was a sting and it wasn't a real person that I was speaking to, that he programmed her in his phone too under young bitch or young hoe. You know what I mean? And
Yeah,
and
that's
and you could
crazy.
go over the whole minutes and everything. It talks all about like how much to charge, and it shows you he's not too smart because he went and talked to that undercover cop or whatever for like 6 months. And one of the times that they said, "Yo, meet up with me. I got some bread for you." Where they said to meet, he was like, "Oh, yo, it's Vice night over there." And then
Yeah.
later, he still went and met up with him. But it's like, I don't know. That's just like those dudes on Chris Hansen. You know what I'm saying? The
Yeah.
Predator shit.
Oh, that's funny you mentioned that.
It's the same thing, but he tries to act like, how did I traffic someone if there was no human? But I think he got conspiracy to, but it's like, yo, you were down to pimp a little girl, cut it the fuck out. That's why I never understood why AD too, when people bring it up, AD's always like, oh no, he kind of takes up for him.
Well, their excuse, we had ODM Slim on, and he was like, "Yo, there's no victim," and I'm like, You're saying there's no victim, but I'm gonna go back and read it because I think Milk made it very clear there was a victim.
Well, it was the whole time it was an undercover cop. Like I got a video on another channel that I did about it. He commented like a motherfucker in there. Kiki did, but it was just he ended up he had some shit on there. You know, he was spitting like some pimp lingo with the track and daddy and all that shit. Like the girl, so they linked up like that, and he programmed her in the phone under Young Ho, and then they talked for a minute where he would be, and they, you know, she put the age down to this and then up, and she's like, "Yo, I'm underage," and he was under the impression like she's out tricking for him without even ever meeting her, and then that she has some money for him. You know what I mean? So
that's crazy.
But it's the same thing like those dudes with the Chris Hansen shit. Like, yes, that's a cop, but they were still thinking they were talking to a child. You know what I mean? Just like y'all see them dudes on YouTube that do that, they catch up those like the dudes who caught EDP,
expose them and shit.
Yeah, that one channel they rolled up on the dude. He was trying to get with his sister, and they beat him up at the Burger King or some shit.
Yo, how about the one dudes that Milk was dissing the what's that guy's name? I don't even white boy something. He stalled off on the dude, and then the Predator beat him up.
White boy John.
If you're gonna steal, you gotta knock him out or something, man.
Right.
Yeah, you can't lose that one.
But listen, we got two new people on here right now. We got Blue Collar Vet. We got Jay Millie. Welcome, brothers.
Hey, what's good, y'all?
What's going on, buddy?
What up, Collar Vet, man? Yeah, what's up, bro?
How much?
Do you know who Dub the Come Up is?
I'm not. So I know of him because like the BS that he pull with Millie and dropping the N word and just all the weird shit. What he tried to say the other day, like making it sound like him and Millie was kicking it or something.
He did. Yeah, he said they was cool. And yeah.
Wait, you guys people actually watch that dude?
No, I only watched him way back. When Millie had made like some video, and I kicked it with him about it, and matter of fact, that's when he was saying, I met him through New Age Plug, and I was checking some of your stuff, and then I went over to his channel and I was just like, man, this guy is like, something ain't right, man. No other way to really put it. He seems a bit
now he's gonna start calling you a predator, bro. It's over.
Yeah, I guarantee you, Coffee. I promise you, brother, tomorrow there's going to be a live where you get brought up and some kind of shit talked about you now.
Why? So what?
Yeah, some fabricated stories and all kinds of shit.
Man, he made 3 videos on me, talked about my dead father, all kinds of dumb shit. He's gonna roll up at the gas station, take my jaw out, take my eyeballs. Like, don't worry about it, Coffee. You're good.
Oh no, I ain't tripping. But yo, what was the thing with you, Jimbo? It was like he made a video, wasn't he? Just like
me and Jay Millie had a live one night, and it was titled "The N Word." Let's talk about it. So
that's right.
He jumps in the conversation. He tried to school Jay Millie on the N Word and all this, and Jay Millie had way better points, but so it got into a big argument, and of course he dropped the N-bomb numerous times during the live. So
I don't know how any time a white guy can school a black dude on the N-word.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you. No, that was the point. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. That wasn't going to happen.
Well, nowadays. Oh, my bad, Millie. Go ahead, bro.
This is what I do, and like I said earlier on my live, I'm not worried about trying to fight this pork belly bitch. Okay, I'm not worried about that shit no more. I'm going to intellectually beat his ass because he thinks he's some type of historian. He thinks he has some type of knowledge. This dumb motherfucker don't even know this is what I used to do.
Get him.
I got lectures. I have taught people history, not on just the N-word, not just on my people, but on many different demographics of people. This is what I do. I research. I've been researching since day one. He don't want this smoke. But since he wants it and he's asking for it, I'm gonna give it to him because the fact of the matter is this: trying to fight him is gonna be a waste of time. You can run from a fight, but you can't run from an intellectual ass whoop.
Hey, say that louder for the dubs in the back.
Hey, church.
Real shit. You know, it's real shit, Jay Millie. And I try to like. I don't know if
intellectual ass whoop.
You know, and that's the thing is, you apparently to him, man, he's the only one that's been to college or has some kind of degree or any kind of further education or anything like that. It's pretty ridiculous.
But he spelled loser with 2 O's. Get the fuck out of here, dude.
Well, he called. Hey, listen, Jay Millie. He also dissed my race. He said the white race is one of the worst races of all time because we don't show up to work and all this shit. I don't know if you heard that too. So what, is he confused?
Nah, he just rides any narrative that fits, bro. I don't know if you remember the first time we had him on live, we were beefing with him. He's like, I ran with the natives. Then he's claiming Woods. Then he's claiming he's like a Nico, which is like a white cholo. And then he's claiming he's a Wood, but then he's saying he ran native. Homeboy's a liar and confused.
The natives called him
no Wood.
His new name is Squatting Turkey.
He said, I'm white, motherfucker. That's different. No, you're Caucasian. We don't accept you, bro. You are not white, sir.
Yeah,
go somewhere else.
He said we don't accept you.
You can't
say But Jimbo, didn't he upload something? I recall, like, if I'm remembering this correctly, where it was like just a video and he was just like randomly yelling racial slurs to like somebody or something, like the neighbor.
Yeah, so that's how we first met him on the YouTube streets.
Yeah, okay.
So me and Jay
Ronnie coming with them facts right now.
Me and Jay Millie did that live that night about the N-word. So Dub wanted to tap in, so I let him in. And he's like trying to school Jay Millie on black culture. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? So then he gets mad. He starts saying the N-word, blah, blah, blah. So we had the whole debate. And then like the next day, he made videos on me and Jay Millie. My video was talking about my dead dad. He was going to catch me at the gas station and rip my jaw out with one finger and all this crazy bullshit. And Jay Millie, you know what he said about you. You already know. But so this shit went on for like 2 weeks, and I'm like, bro, I ain't fucking with you, bro. Like, fuck it, dude. Like, And then right after that, then New Age Plug and Ronnie and them had him on their live about the whole situation.
Yeah, as a matter of fact,
even all happened, Domi. This is what I was trying to say. I put him on. This is even before you had him on your live, bro. Domi tagged me in a video, and it was him talking shit, and that's when I first seen him. But continue.
Oh yeah, and it was out of context. I remember that.
Yeah, but now looking at it
now, the names wrong and everything else.
Yo, some people just like when it comes to the whole blogosphere, like I just like to get on here, kick it, chop it up. So, you know what I mean?
Fuck with the troll section. I only deal with the real ones. I keep my circle small.
But yo, at the same time, like some trolls are funny, man, and some like there's a whole way, but like some people just with the real wild, like always stirring up shit, and like just I don't know, like who the fuck wants to do that? I just don't understand it. Like I come on here to kick it and enjoy myself or laugh or have some fun.
I like to laugh. I like.
He said he was a gigolo, a juggalo, all that shit.
No, you just made a good point though. Like there's different trolls. So like Barry Woods, like he's a funny troll. Like he's just cutting up, making jokes. Like then there's the trolls that want to like ruin your life. But like say Barry Woods, if it's funny, it's funny. Like I like it.
Oh yeah, no, but some of that, like, man, some of it can get real twisted, man, like obsessive.
Here
like
they come now. Here comes the trolls now.
For real?
Canada.
Yeah, I already blocked a bunch of them.
Hey, let me say this too. Hey, Dub, I know you listening. I know you watching, you fat piece of shit.
Is.
So check this out. I said this earlier, and I'm gonna say it again. You talk about all this martial art shit you be doing, cause you ain't disciplined. That's the number one rule when it comes to martial arts, you idiot. It's discipline. You show no discipline. That's why nobody want to fuck with you. And anybody that do fuck with you, they ain't got no discipline.
I want a video of Dub doing 5 push-ups.
Bro, Dub could not last 1 hour of training in jiu-jitsu or any MMA class. Like, he would last like 10 minutes, gassed out. Let's go. I'm going home.
Yo,
He's so undisciplined. Every time he sweats, he gets mad when he sweats and start cussing out his sweat.
yo, that shit, Jimbo, you were just saying about the rip the jaw. What's that one movie? It's like Kiss of the Dragon. You hit them pressure points or something, and their fucking eyes pop out of their
Jet Li
head.
with Jet Li.
Yeah. Yo, what is it? You did like
Yo,
you hit
hit.
and
Yeah,
like
it's Kiss of the Dragon.
Hey, that was funny when Alan said, "Hey, it's not a doxing match; it's a boxing match."
oh, what were y'all when you were saying regarding that though, right? You were saying about redoing the thing.
Redoing the Survive and Domi?
Yeah, yes. So, like some of the stuff you're not sure about, or
because we don't have actual proof that he was there. I mean, we could put it in there and shit, but I don't know. We were just been raising eyebrows with some stuff, but some of the stuff I believe Alan, but some of the stuff I don't know. You know what I mean? I don't know. But
he's always seemed. When I'm saying this, I'm asking because I like as Jimbo, I got like aware of all that whole storyline like super late. Like remember Jimbo? I was like, damn, who's this? Like I binge watched all those.
No, he's talking on the phone. Yeah,
I was like, oh, where the fuck did this? Like, how did I miss all this? And but for the most part, he's always been a pretty mellow, no nonsense kind of guy, right? Or no? I'm asking. For the most part, yeah. What
he gets pretty intense, but he's chill.
But yo, when the one dude popped back up on the scene, right? And did he say the dude what's his name that got locked up? Don't me.
Cuzzo.
No, the other one that just went away. That just
yeah.
So he just popped back up and was like, "Yo, I lied, more or less, or not? Like, did he own up?
He didn't really give us a sear. Like, he said he lied about the voice changer thing, which is really he had to come out and say that because if you've seen Alan's video,
he said that post where he was in the coma was a joke.
Oh, wow. Okay, yeah, that was the one thing I wasn't.
He told his girlfriend. We interviewed his girlfriend he had for a short period of time before he turned himself in, and she said that he told him that it was that someone hacked him on the coma shit.
That's wild, man. You know,
yo. Speaking of girlfriends, so is she gonna take Cuzzo back?
I think we heard a giggle from her.
What the fuck? So after what she went through, she's gonna take this motherfucker back.
I mean, how many times have you seen it though? We're white, right? Growing up white trash. How many times have you seen that?
Nope.
Yeah, no, that's facts. Yeah.
I mean, how many times it's just love, bro? During then you could let they got.
Hey, well, you also got to think too that there's only like fucking 2.5 people within a 15-mile radius of her house. Because that's her house that he lives
said
in.
it himself on the live. Look at me. There's like one person in the state that's willing to date me. I got to take what I could get, bro.
Where's he from?
Vegas can't be choosers.
Jen, if you're listening, I'm recently single. Just hit me up. I will never choke you out. I promise. I'll boy.
There you go, Jimbo.
Get them toes dirty, bro.
Hit the DM.
They didn't let him out the cage.
Yo, who's the two?
Listen, if the guys allow it, if AZ allows it, we will welcome Cuzzo Look back on the YouTube streets for one time. But that's up to AZ. The apology for the woods, though.
He ain't gonna apologize for shit. What would
it
ain't up? Hey, look, it ain't up to me, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't make no calls. I'm not making no shots, no nothing. He didn't. I mean, he can apologize all he wants. I can't speak for nobody else. I'll punch that fool in the mouth if I ever seen him. But other than that, bro, like,
you know what?
It ain't me.
Yeah, that's not okay. So now that AZ said that, he's right. So it's not him that's upset; it's a whole organization. So
Oh
let's
no,
just
I'm upset too, but I'm just saying like apologizing to me doesn't fix what he said on the internet because I'm
Yo,
nobody
real
in the
quick, hey, real quick,
spectrum.
I'm sorry. Whoever mods are in the chat, get fucking Rod. Fuck you, Rodney. You can suck my fucking dick.
Who's? Let me look at the comments.
Yeah, fuck you, bitch.
Yo,
Stress that
I
D
be
when you
seeing you
say
guys
that.
get because I most of the time when I'm catching your guys stuff, like I'm working,
Yeah.
so I have headphones in, and but the one time I was in there, man, when they had what's it called? Remember, dude popped on there, fucking on some
Yo.
old weird shit.
Yo, bro. We had some
Yo, that shit was
crazy.
crazy, bro.
We've had a
Yo, you want to know something nuts? Nuts. Like a few days later, I was just doing like a little. Yo, there was like 4 people in there, and Diddy was in there, and then someone went to get added, and it said Diddy, and I was like, Diddy, is that you? And I
Yes.
was like, and it wasn't, and I was like, oh man, like that's what they did to
Yeah.
y'all, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was a Diddy because Diddy was heavy in the chats, but it wasn't Diddy. You know what I mean? Diddy's
Right,
not
right.
gonna do
They
some
just tried to
weirdo
use his
shit.
name.
But it
Yeah.
was somebody, yeah, because whoever that is knows that we fuck with Diddy, so they knew that Diddy don't come up on anything
Use
really.
his name right.
It's
Oh,
very
yo, I
rare
forgot to
Diddy comes
mention.
on.
I forgot to mention when that whole Whack 100 thing was going down, Diddy was gonna take the fade for me, yo.
yo salute to Diddy, bro.
Yeah, he
Yo,
Salute
was down
Diddy.
there
shout out
fast as
Diddy.
well.
Diddy
Hey,
would
I
take
did
that fight in his
Diddy's the
Crocs. He
shit,
don't
bro.
give a
tell
fuck.
you
He
guys
will
something. I
one
know who.
yellow Croc, one red. He'll fight him. He don't care.
What are we referencing on who? What is it? The one video that got porn bombed, or is it the Cuzzo video that was Diddy?
Wait,
Um,
what?
Fake Diddy.
I was referencing the porn bomb thing, and then I was
Okay,
saying
so
Yeah,
like,
we got porn bombed
now
several
guess
times,
what? Guess
but I know
what?
which one you're talking about.
When we get off of here, I'm gonna talk. I'll talk to you off of here. AZ. Now I didn't know it was a fake Diddy in it. Now I know who that was, bro. All right, we'll talk about that later though.
yeah, someone
Oh
pulled up on
shit.
Yeah,
one
I
of
need to
mine.
I'm
know. I
pissed,
need
bro.
to know because that's some straight up no good shit.
I'm
That's
fucking
zero
pissed, bro.
tolerance.
I'm pissed. I know exactly who the fuck that was.
We were heated. Me and AZ shut that shit down
Yep.
immediately.
I
Yo,
privatized that bitch right away.
listen, a dude did that to me once, right? And uh like but he did it so he did it weird. It was like say how we're all up here now and the avatars are up there. He had it where like the avatar was flashing like like super fast, and at first I was just kind of looking. I was like, wait a second, you know what I mean? Because it's so, and then I was like, oh, you sick son of a bitch. And then yo, the
It
dude,
catches you off guard, Coffee. I don't care.
yeah.
I was like, wait, what? What the fuck is going? Shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, and listen, yo, first the dude said, he said, oh, you caught me, bro. And then when I started talking shit, we did the same thing like you did, where you deaded the live and started a new one. We had blocked him. The guy popped back up in there on the next one under like another name and was like, you hacked my avatar and did that. I'm like, dude, shut the fuck up. You at first were trying to laugh it off until no one thought it was funny. And then the dude ended up making a video. Like it was trying to like flip the whole narrative. Like people just do weird shit, man. But
Hey,
that,
on some real shit, that's sex offender shit.
yes,
Hey,
that's
when you do
exactly
shit
what I
like
was
that,
saying,
that's
bro.
sex offender shit, bro.
Yep.
Yeah.
No
That's
good.
like you just go, speaking of that, guys, did y'all talk about the China Mac thing already? You probably been talked about that, right?
China Mac, him showing his egg roll to milk.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
before milk, wasn't it? Because when AD was like, "Yo," I asked him, and he just said someone wrote a clown emoji, so I just sent it. And it's like it could be anybody you're sending. It's weird, period, but
Right.
you don't even know who you're sending it to.
That's
But
crazy.
that had me looking at China Mac different, man.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
hey, for
No,
real.
I
I
mean
do
for
too
real.
now.
Do you think he really sent that? I mean, come on.
Yo,
He
bro,
admitted to it.
AD said it on the community thing, like when they were
China
talking about
Mac
it.
said it.
He said it himself too.
He admitted it. Yeah, he straight up said it.
Yo,
Yeah,
that's
he
just
laughed. He thought it was funny.
I just don't get
And
like
he said if anyone else keeps talking shit, they'll get another one. So anybody, don't go picking a beef with him. I'm telling you.
what the fuck, man.
Yeah, and they say that Never mind. I keep forgetting. I can't say that joke. Keep going.
So what is it? What's up with dudes just wanting to send dick pics all the time? It's like, what are y'all doing, bro?
Well, that's weird as fuck. And
well, you know what I went through,
uh,
so I'm just saying, what the fuck is up with sending dick pics? Come on, man.
yeah, I don't know.
That's some
You gotta
weird shit
ask
right
China,
there.
bro.
He's a weirdo, bro. That's some weirdo shit.
Yeah.
Hey, China Mac, that's some sex offender shit, bro. Why would you do that? Like, even sending it to a female. If the female didn't ask for it,
Real.
that's weird shit.
Yeah, that's zero tolerance out here, shit,
Most
man.
chicks don't want to open up
Yeah,
their shit and see a little tiny dick pic and shit. You know what I mean?
egg,
The
bro.
fuck?
Yo, and then when it comes to on here with like StreamYard, I've heard of like really, really big platforms getting hit with that. And like, y'all ever hear some shit like that? Like a huge channel, someone popping up on there and doing that and fucking the channel up.
That's why you
so
learn you gotta
someone just
scream
did that to
before you
Aiden
bring
Ross where they
people on,
showed a
man.
picture of his sister naked, and dude, he was like really upset.
Damn.
Wait, what happened?
So Aiden Ross was live last night.
Oh,
Troll sent
yeah,
the
I saw it. That's
and then
fucked
the
up,
video had
man.
his naked sister in it.
That's fucked up. I wonder, so is his sister like, does she do like OnlyFans or something like that?
Or she might have sent that to somebody that she's not with no more or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, man. I remember like some years back that was all over the news, like revenge porn and shit. People
That's
break
crazy.
up with their girl and be putting shit all over the internet.
Yo, you can get charged heavy for revenge porn though. Like
Yo,
that shit's stupid.
let's say allegedly me and
Dub
my ex-wife
is all right.
have like tapes. Say me and my wife allegedly had tapes, and I'm mad because she wants a divorce, and I put that out, bro. I'm going to prison.
Well, Dub can't. That can't happen to Dub because he sucks his own dick. So there ain't no revenge porn there. Motherfucker can't even clean his gooch, but he can suck his own dick. That's disgusting.
Yo, it's just the internet just really brings out. You just really see, like, I mean, don't get me wrong. Anyone can lose their cool and trip or something, but like you just see with like a lot of the trolling or odd shit people do, man. Like, you know, like fucking blue collar vet knows,
Salute
man.
Jay Millie.
This dude was getting crazy harassed, man. I believe you talked about it on here before. I'm not trying to go.
It happened. I went in for round 2 at this time, man.
Oh, it's going on again?
Yeah.
Fuck, man.
You consider yourself a troll, though.
But you know what's crazy, man, is this is what is I actually kind of enjoy this time around, right? This time around, I dealt with it, and now all of a sudden, because I'm beefing with somebody that's extremely retarded, all the trolls that were trolling me are like, yeah, and now like everybody's just talking shit to this one guy. So it's kind of I know that sounds petty, but it's like they're off of me and they're focused on this dude, and because me and this dude are beefing or whatever, it kind of took the heat off of me a little bit. And if it comes back for round 3, so be it. But it's kind of where it's at with
it. For one time, bro, even Dub said he pulled up on Mouse with that dude Mooch, and now he's denying it.
Oh yeah, well, he said that Mouse runs from him also, so okay.
Right.
Yo, if you didn't lose that channel, bro, I guarantee you would at a minimum, I think you would be at a minimum of like 10K right now for sure.
That's what I said. I've said that too.
Same thing. No, he would be. I think he'd be over 10K.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. A minimum, like on the low end.
Yeah,
on the low end, because you just you had this wild momentum, man. I remember when his shit first just started jumping off, everyone was like, "Yo, you know, the old name you go by." I didn't know if you want me to say it on here.
It don't matter. It don't matter.
Yeah, everyone was like, "Yo,
go back to it," but whatever, you know.
Yeah, everyone was saying, and then like just overnight, man.
Mm-hmm. It just
well. Does anybody know who the account Christopher, aka Yarborough, is?
So
I think I know who it is. I won't say it
that's
on
Sergeant
here.
Black Cat.
Who?
I don't think
No,
it's him.
I'm playing. Dude. I'm bringing back old school
Oh,
shit.
okay, yeah.
No.
I
We
think I
know
know
some
who
people
it
that
is.
know Sergeant Black Cat that are somewhat in this community.
He's
But yeah.
he's in Orlando like Alan.
But hey, for real, does anybody know who that is?
I
think I know who it is.
but I won't say it on here. But I'll tell you off. I think
All right.
I have nothing that no real. I got a theory basically. I'll put you on game later.
I know
There's
he's in
something.
Orlando though, because I saw the street sign, his picture by a street sign. And I know the actual street where he's at in Orlando, so I know where he lives, but I don't know shit about him.
Who?
Who you talking about, Jimbo?
I'm
You're
talking
talking
about
about
Black Cat.
Black Cat.
No, we're not talking about.
Oh, my bad. Shit. I went out to get cigarettes. My bad. Shit.
Oh no, they were saying the account that says Christopher Yarborough, aka Mighty Mouse.
Yeah, there you go.
I see that around all the time. I don't know.
Yeah,
I think I know who that is, though. And you know who I know who it is because I addressed you in my comments.
Yo, what was I gonna say? But yeah, when's this shit supposed to go down with ACK with this the whole Caldego fundraiser and all this and everything?
I think Plug knows. He'll be right back.
Plug, okay.
Hey, my bad. I was about to go do something real quick, but no, but that is, he already did it. He did a paperwork party on Sharp. It was either last night or the night before. He's been on a campaign for it. He's been on
what came out in the paperwork party?
So the paperwork party is just him with it has like so you guys are gonna have to watch it. I don't know full details, but I know that the girl is saying there was some abuse there was some trauma there. I don't know too much more than that. I didn't literally look into it too much, but
now what was he tripping on Milk over? I haven't caught that. Like, I know that was like 2 days ago.
Milk and Shark have this weird respect for each other too. Like, Milk doesn't go too hard on him, but yeah, they just had a little back and forth, bro. He's like, you don't mention me, I don't mention you. I think they just went off like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's interesting, bro. That whole universe is falling apart. It's what it's done is opening up the gates. You know, the gates are, it's open. It's open season right now for a lot of podcasts, a lot of creators.
Yep.
It is because, so look, a lot of viewers are going to be looking for other podcasts because No Jumper's breaking up. I don't care if they get Crit Mac on and Pino on. That just shows right there that you're at the bare skeleton bones of your fucking shit. When you get Pino, you know what I mean? Crit Mac, he's a character he's funny as fuck. It's sad that he's going to
But bro,
go to the end,
they had fucking
the
K-Frog
downfall.
on.
Huh?
You're desperate if you have K-Frog on though. Like, you really brought K-Frog on? Come on now.
Well, that was 1090 gave him the co-sign to get on.
Yeah, no, I remember. Yeah, I know.
And K-Frog don't do fucking interviews, so I mean, I don't know. But AZ, you're right though. You're right.
That with the news.
I think Crit Mac needs to focus on Crit Mac and not try and branch himself off of somebody else, especially because he's a big enough brand by himself. Yep. He don't really, to be honest, Crit Mac doesn't need to attach himself to another brand. He's his own brand, and he needs to run with that. He needs to go with that. And not only that, but No Jumpers, it's on its downfall. It's dying. It's about to be gone, which means once it's gone and it's not popular no more, all those people, 4.5 million subscribers, they're going to be looking for other people to be watching. We're going to see a spike in podcast numbers.
Whatever happened to Crit Mac's old pages? Are they still around? The one where he got fucked in that deal and all that?
Yeah, that's still up. That dude's making money off of them. He's got several long play videos with over 1 million views. And all I got to say is if you're a content creator, you know how much money gets made. If you have a long play video with over 1 million views, you're making money.
Yo, how much longer is he locked up? When's he get out?
I don't even know. I stopped
Dope.
following
I
the
never
hell
ran
shit.
from
Yo,
T
you
Mac.
know, totally unrelated. Who comes home really soon? And totally unrelated, like real soon.
Suge Knight,
Max B,
Max B. Yep, Max.
like super soon.
Yeah, Crip Max release date was April, but we got to make sure that's correct because last time it was actually like February and it got pushed back. So I don't know if it's just the plea deal or what's going on. He needs to. He needs to come home, man.
Hey, what about what's his name? The Jap 5 dude. Is his case? Does anyone follow his case? I know he got a
No,
real
I
serious
haven't.
case.
I think what is he facing? I forget.
I think a murder, right?
I know he beat Crip Mac up though.
Yeah, yo, I don't know why. I just felt like it would go that way. Not like I'm anyone that's really knowing about fighting or anything, but I don't know. I just had that impression. Like the Jap 5 dude, everyone was saying he was all about like fitness and training and boxing and shit. I don't know. Like don't get
Yeah,
me
he
wrong,
could
Crip
really
Mac's
scrap.
big,
Yeah.
but I don't know. Crip Mac, like. I don't know, man. I kind of felt like it would go that way. That's wild. They actually ran into each other.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, didn't he kill allegedly? I believe Jap 5 allegedly, like the case he's facing. Isn't it one of like Nip's homies or something like that? Jay
I
Miller,
have
you
no
know, is
idea.
Miller still on here?
Yeah, he's not on here anymore.
Oh damn.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't know too much about that, but
I
I can tell
don't
you
either.
about Crip Mac. He has to get that tattoo removed. That's part of the plea deal. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I got a question real quick. Hey, AZ, you remember Ty 602, right?
Yeah. What's
I
up?
remember that name.
Aren't they from Arizona and Phoenix?
Yeah, Ty is.
Or living there, or are they just from there?
No, he lives there.
Hey, bro, you used to be a big supporter of me, bro. How come you never hit me up and said, hey, I'll roll with you, but you want to steady talk shit?
Blue collar painted himself in a corner.
Ooh.
Yo,
I'm just saying, I wasn't having, I was going by myself, bro. How come you didn't hit me up? Because I put my Instagram out there every time. You could have been like, yo, bro, I'll roll with you. Fuck Mouse.
Shit like that.
You didn't, though, but you want to steady come in here and talk shit. Get the fuck out of my face, fool.
Bang, bang.
Continue.
Bro, if anybody holds that against you, they're fucking retarded, bro. Like, man, fuck all that past shit. Like, that shit's fucking whack, dude. Whatever, man.
yo,
It's a topic that I'm going to bring up with It's Mean and Jeter tomorrow. If I get them both on, that's going to be one of the topics because they remember that time, and I want to get their opinion on that.
well, like, I don't follow anything over there, but I know back at the time when that was all going on, things were drastically changed. People stopped wanting to let him do events, and that matter of fact, like that event was some old bootleg, someone's backyard type bullshit. Like all,
Bro, that was a fucking pool party with a bunch of kids around and shit. Like, come on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey,
Yeah.
it was some weird shit, and I'll say it again for anybody who hasn't heard it in the past. When he hit me up, I told him, I said, bro, we said a lot of shit, but one of the things I told him, I said, look, bro, you don't know what's going to happen when you pull up there. Anything could happen if you don't want to spend the next 15 to 25 years in prison, because that's a possibility. You know what I mean? Then don't go. You know what I mean? Like, why would don't throw your life away?
Me and you both was like, dude, you're fucking retarded if you go to that
Well, don't
event.
throw your life away.
Like,
you know
fuck
what I'm
that.
saying? Now let's be honest. If he had shown up to Tucson, it would have been different. You know what I mean?
BK, turn your music off. Yo, BK. Is that you?
I think he shut it off.
Yeah,
Goat's been around for a long time. Hey, Goat, Ace, I don't know who you are, bro. You're one of the people I would love to know who you really are.
Listen,
not like because I want to come pull up on you, just because I feel like you've been around for so long Like you've seen all this shit, you know what I'm saying? And people don't realize people on YouTube will make like fake profiles when they're not friends with you. And you had a beef with them. Not saying that's you. I'm just saying like people will do that though. You have a beef with
That's
them.
exactly why I didn't fucking go, you dumb fuck.
So
I'm not gonna just roll up to somebody's house all like and do some gangster shit in a backyard with a bunch of families, bro. That's exactly what we're saying. Literally, what you're trying to tell me, the reason I didn't do it is exactly what you're saying. And I never really had to. You're right. I didn't personally invite you, but I said a few times, yo, if anybody wants to go with me, if you're in Arizona, you can come.
Hey, I never looked at it any kind of way. I always say on here, or if anyone like in here never heard people, like I always say, like I'm not a tough guy. I want no smoke. I'll call the law. Like I'm a civilian. I don't want, you know what I mean? Like I never looked at it any kind of way, man. You were fighting a good fight in my book, you know, and like I don't know,
because I can.
I'm telling you, bro, your shit was jumping, man. Your shit was jumping, but you definitely the trolls really came out though at that time, though, for sure. But
oh man, and now that I'm kind of back around, they all come back, and it's always the same thing, like this right here. It's always the same shit, man. It just follows me everywhere. But that's what it is, so I deal with it. It's funny to me now.
Don't even let that shit.
Oh, I don't even let it get to me, man. It's kind of just like, here we fucking go again. So,
but hey, fellas, I love you all. Like, hey, I'm so glad J Coffee you got on here because I've been telling New Age y'all need to link up. I'm telling you. Like,
I've been saying the same shit, bro.
Yeah, bro. New Age and Coffee. I'm telling you, y'all could. Shit.
I get it.
Anyway, but yo, my shit's on 2%. I'm gonna jump off.
Yeah, my phone's dying too. Salute, bro.
I gotta be up in 3
Ronnie.
hours of work. So I love you guys. I'm out.
much love,
bro. Be safe, bro. Stay up. Much love,
hey,
dog.
Plug. You know what I want to talk to? What I want to kind of make the next association podcast about, especially since it's going to be on hustling.
Hey, see, Goat. I'm sorry, but Goat said team movement.
Yeah, I know. I see that.
You see what I'm saying? Like, Goat, you've been around for a while.
He knows what's up.
I didn't exist back then either, bro. I wasn't in the prison genre, but I knew who Pino and 1090 Jake were. I'll tell you that.
Hey, speaking of all those old times,
the person who started Team Movement is a legitimate sex offender.
Yeah.
Fuck that fool.
And I found out who AZ was when I first streamed on fucking I was doing a stream on YouTube and I was doing a stream on fucking Twitch, and a kid came in and Goat. I think it was you. I think it was fucking Goat that told me about AZ.
Shit, sorry.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. Bro. Hey, I'm known all the way to Twitch. Let's go, baby.
Crazy.
Hey,
bro.
Plug. But what I wanted to ask you, bro.
Yes, sir.
What's up with I wanted to talk to Hustling about it too, but I guess we'll get everybody's opinion up here. What's up with them banning TikTok, bro?
So they did.
I've been saying that.
They ain't banned.
Yeah, well, that's what I've been hearing. I've been hearing that they're trying to get
they
TikTok
passed
banned.
it.
Yeah.
No, they passed the bill.
Yeah,
who did?
The United States passed a bill.
Oh, like on a federal level?
TikTok.
Yeah. But you know what's going to happen is they're going to cancel that, and then somebody here in America is going to make some TikTok for the USA, and it's going to be government regulated like everything else.
Well, what we need is Elon Musk to go ahead and buy TikTok.
Mm-hmm.
Make TikTok great again, Elon Musk.
Yeah, everyone shits on Twitter, but someone was breaking it down, and I was like, "Yo, I think they're right." They were saying now that Elon has it, it's like it used to only be like one kind of trolls. Now there's just trolls from all different viewpoints or whatever. I don't know if it's totally accurate, but I was like, "Yo, I think that might be right." I don't know. Yo, did y'all ever see when Whack 100 was chilling with Elon Musk? I couldn't believe that, man. Did you guys ever see that?
I did not.
No, I never saw that.
Yeah, what's that space joint he's got where you get launched off into space?
Isn't that SpaceX, is it? No.
I think
SpaceX is Elon Musk.
Yeah, the Whack was in there and like with the VIP SpaceX badge on. I was like, damn. Yo, listen, Whack 100 is like he's on a lot of bullshit, but yo, he's a real strategic dude. Just think about that too. What Plug was saying about like how he'll trademark some people's shit. Like certain people he'll fuck with like that. Certain people he won't fuck with. And I think I told this story before too, right? Do you guys remember the Mike Tyson thing he did back in the day? Y'all remember that?
No,
So he was on Mike Tyson's podcast, right?
Turn your
Like
music down.
about a week
boxing.
about a week before, right? He starts posting on the gram and putting like little cryptic stuff up, making it seem like, oh shit, Mike Tyson beat my ass. Like I was on the podcast. Yeah, like first he posted a thing of like painkillers and was like, damn, my jaw hurt. Iron Mike still got it. And he just kept putting little cryptic things like that. And then he more or less just kind of was like swung the narrative like, yo, I was on there and Mike brought up when I was talking about Tupac and I stood on what I said and it went like what it went. Well, then when he went on there, bro, nothing happened, but the numbers were through the roof. But you want to hear something even crazier? Think about this, right? There was this fake skit, right? Of, that was made to look like it was him and Mike scrapping, right? But it was like in black and white with a look-alike and everything. And at first it had people fooled. Well, long story short, I tracked down that post to where it first started, right? And it was just a random blog page. And they were like, yo, we don't know who made this. We just know Whack 100
It's all right.
gave it to us and told us to circulate it out.
Right.
You heard that though, AZ?
What'd you say?
So I was saying,
BK.
Yeah.
oh, okay. So I was saying, Whack is like a real strategic dude. Like he's on a lot of bullshit, but at the same time, like I think he's a dickhead, right? But at the same time, he's real slick in some ways, smart about a lot of the stuff he does. And I was just saying,
No, definitely.
like what Plug, what you were saying about how he'll trademark people's names and shit like that, or like he'll fuck with some people a certain way, some people he won't. It's weird. But then I was saying, if you guys remember the Mike Tyson thing, when he was going to do the Mike Tyson podcast, right? Or he did do it, but like a week before, he starts putting these posts on the gram. Like first it was just a bottle of painkillers, and he was like, damn, like my jaw hurts. Iron Mike still has it. You know, he still got it and shit like that. And all these little posts and basically swinging this narrative like, yo, he questioned me about the things I said about Tupac, and I stood on what I said, and it went like what it went or whatever. So the podcast debuts, and it's like through the roof numbers. Nothing happens. There was no incident. It was all cap. But even before it, right there, I don't know if you guys remember this. There was even a video. This is how far this dude went. Like the dedication to this shit is kind of wild if you think about it. There was a video that was in black and white. The background was made to really look like the studio where the podcast was, like signs on the wall, boxing gloves hanging up, everything. It was in black and white, and it had a Iron Mike look-alike, like, and it was a weird camera view, like he was scrapping with Whack.
Some troll activity, some Gilligan activity.
So peep this though. I tracked that post all the way down to the first place I could find it, right? And it was just like a blog page. And I'm like, yo, what, like, do you know who the fuck made that? And they were like, yo, we don't know, but since you asked, Whack sent us that and said like, hey, keep it on the low, but circulate this out. Like try to make this viral. So he went as far as to have someone do a film. But think about the shit with Sharp. How they had the fake skit all lined up.
Right.
You know what I mean? Which
because
Whack might have been just
J-Rock did that, right?
Yep. I remember that too, yeah. And whatever. Oh, is he still locked up?
Who? J-Rock? Nah.
Yeah.
He got out. He literally asked. He went live and asked for like $30,000 in
What?
donations for like his pit bull business or some bullshit.
Man, he must have been on. He must have been on something, huh?
Goofy, bro. That's that goofy shit. But if y'all didn't know and you didn't watch my J Rock video, you'll know why he's trying to do that. He wants to live.
Yeah, he under that pressure, huh?
Oh yes, sir.
Yo, and he don't like. Other than that, he's been just in the cut. Like that was the only
Yeah,
time. Damn.
yeah, for the most part. But he be doing weird shit. I heard like, and this is allegedly. I don't know for sure, but I had heard in the background that there was that he had some domestic abuse charges. And when you have that, you're no good in prison, anyways. But yeah, people can go watch the J Rock Talks a Lot video and see.
Yeah, before the K Frog thing though, he had some momentum too. Like there was some dudes
No,
fucking
he
with him.
definitely did. Because
But
nobody out of Arizona had came out yet. But see, the reason why I call him J Rock Talks a Lot is because if you look, I don't talk about a lot of politics stuff. There's not a lot of stuff on my channel about that type of shit. He went into specifics. Now I don't know if that's what he's in trouble for, but he did something else too, I believe. I'm not 100% sure, but yeah, he's he owes money, you know what I mean? So he has to pay up. He has to pay royalties, if you will. He's not in a good light.
yo, how many dudes is there out of AZ, like in making that type of content? Like
Just
not
me.
many, right? Just you. That's
No,
it, right?
just me. Just me.
Yeah, it's always been that way, huh?
Well, before it was J Rock, and then after that it was just me. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
But I couldn't talk about a lot of stuff. I still can't. I still won't talk about certain politics. There's certain things that I'm not going to talk about because if I do, it'll land me in a wreck, and I'm not doing that.
Yeah, no, I
I'm not
remember
doing that for views.
I used to watch his stuff, and there was like, yo,
Well, yeah.
dude brought some work in the yard, and I had to get it, and such and such. And like he was telling like war stories and shit, and all kinds of.
Well, hey, so war stories are okay, but
No, but
when you start talking
Hey,
about
I'm
how we
sorry.
politic,
I'm sorry, real quick. Someone said, "Why is Dobie in the background picture?" And I look and have y'all,
yeah, I just seen that pop up.
have y'all ever seen that Kid Rock meme where he's like storming on the beach and it's like, "Hold my beer." Oh,
hell
sorry.
yeah.
Continue. I didn't mean it. That shit had me dying.
No,
Go
you're
ahead.
good. You're good.
Yeah, no, yeah, man, that shit was crazy though. K Frog leaked that out. I was like, damn,
Yeah.
man.
Hey, that was. Hey, that was like a dose of reality of how YouTube really is.
Oh yeah, man. I mean, just yeah, any kind of entertainment world or whatever.
Hey,
Like,
Miss Thing, go ahead and block Cash 76.
Yeah, I was just about to block right now. There we go. I'm blocked.
yeah, no,
Yeah.
is Vine still around? Man, I remember Vine.
I don't remember Vine.
Vine was like, I want to say it was like 10-second or 7-second videos or some shit like that. Yo, honestly, it kind of, in a sense, I think was kind of similar to TikTok. How long is TikTok? Do y'all know? Like the videos?
I don't. Oh, 3 minutes.
They
Oh,
changed it
damn.
to 10 minutes now, brother. You can go up to 10
What?
minutes on TikTok.
Oh wow.
I don't fuck with it at all, but my son loves, like, the kids are addicted to TikTok, bro. That's what they said over there in China. Their TikTok is all limited with educational content, and then over here,
Yeah, it's
yeah,
different. Hey, there's other countries, so people don't realize there's other countries where TikTok is not allowed. It's illegal. You can't have TikTok.
Just
This
like
isn't the only country that it's gonna be like that in.
Yeah, so is incest shit, and when you get yourself off, that's incest shit. Because you're fucking yourself, you're related to yourself. Easy. Rub a dub. Jack me off. This guy's hilarious, man. That's a troll. But he's hilarious. He's a funny one.
Hey, some trolls are funny though. Some are cool. Like I get it. They just do their thing, whatever. But I just always like want to know, like, because I guarantee you, certain trolls of these people are people we fuck with on a regular or fucked with on a regular.
That's facts.
At some point in time, for real, these people are weird like that, dude.
Jay Coffee, do you got a burner account?
No, actually, I don't think. No, I don't. To be honest, I've thought of just having one, just not really for that purpose, but just to have. But yeah, no, most definitely, man. People be your friend, enemy, like blogosphere friend, enemy, friend.
It's the
Three
worst,
times
bro.
over. Yo,
Yeah, hey, you'll have a beef with somebody, and then you'll be interacting with this other person, shouting them out, doing all kinds of shit, and the whole time it's that person you had beef with the whole time, because they know that they can't interact with you in any other way, so they go and do some weirdo shit, and they do some weird, like, I'm a stalker, fucking homicidal type, fucking weird killer shit. Some trolls do that shit, not all of them. Some trolls just like to troll just a troll, and they just been around. And then there's others that, yeah, they're just weirdo creeps.
Speaking of weirdo creeps, would anyone like to hear Dub say that he wants to hear me have or wants to see me have sex with a barn animal?
I heard that.
Did he say that?
What?
Listen to this.
Yeah, I got
Listen
you.
to this.
Herb Dizzle said that.
With the fucking CD next to you, fucking, what happened to you the night before with the barn animal? Don't fuck with me, blue collar. I'm not fucking with you.
That's gonna go.
So he really wants to know.
Fucking barn animal and not even know it. Fuck you, bitch.
That's disgusting. What's he trying to get you to do? Fuck it.
And that CD will be fucking dripped out to everybody in the fucking country. Fuck you. You want to fuck around with me? Fuck you.
I think he's saying
You
that he
wanna fuck
wants to
around
like.
on me?
I think he wants to. Yeah, you want to fuck on me? I think he
Yo,
wants
what's that
to,
from? What's that from? You want to? Hangover.
I think what he's alluding to is he wants to drug me and like rape me with a barn animal and videotape it and then leak it to the country. That's
Dude,
a felony, I'm sure.
Now he's grooming adolescents farm animals like fucking chickens.
And now you want to watch bestiality, Dub? What the hell is going on in that head of yours?
Yo, that's like that's interspecies trafficking.
Well, yeah,
Hey, Coffee, you have to understand that this is also the same dude who put out there that he said, yeah, so I tried to, I can almost suck my own dick. Yo, this is the same dude that tried to tell the internet he wants everybody to think he has a big dick so bad that he tried to say he could suck his own dick. But in all actuality, what I want to know is why you say you have a big dick and the first thing you think is to suck it.
And where do you come at? Your mouth or your tummy?
Dub probably does fuck chickens, to be honest with
you. He probably does. Look at his big old gut. That's a cum gut.
Yo, so but you guys were never like cool with him, basically. Like as soon as he turned up, it was a problem.
Me personally, no, not really.
Yeah, not me.
I was cool at first with him.
Yeah,
but then I would do.
He promised me a job, like Alan promised you a job, dude.
Yeah, see, like, hey, I would do things where I would make a live or I would make posts and it would be kind of vague. And he would come in and he'd be like, fuck you, you punk bitch motherfucker. You're making a whole live about me. And in all actuality, it was never about Dub. It would be about something completely different. And so it's like, well, what are you hiding then, you dork? Like, what is your goofy ass so worried about that you have to come into certain lives popping off? You have to come into certain posts. Is it because it hits home? Is there something that I'm saying that's like hitting that bear trap? Like, is it fucking catching your paw up? What? You know what I mean? Like, come on, man. Like, that's where I come in with the problems where I'm like, what the fuck? Fuck you. Like, when he came into the live thinking it was about him, call me a punk bitch. Hey, fuck you. Where I come from, call me a punk bitch. We ain't never okay. You can say sorry all you want. We ain't never okay. Ever.
Talk about that, because you brought that up to me one day. You said in the pin is if someone goes around saying, "Yo, you check my paperwork yet?" If they keep reminding you like that, it's something they're kind of worried.
To me, that's weird. You come up to me and you're like, "Yo, hey, did you already look over my paperwork yet?" No, Wood. It's only been like 2-3 days, bro. Your shit's fucking 86 pages long. No, I haven't. What are you worried about? Like, you know what I mean? If I come back to you in 2 weeks, don't worry about it. Just know that if I'm coming back to you and handing you back your paperwork, you're good to go. If somebody's handing you your paperwork, you're good to go. You know what I'm saying? Like, otherwise you're going to be meeting a lot more than just paperwork.
I sent Dub on a complete meltdown because I told him that he doesn't own his trailer, and I put a name out there that clearly owns that trailer, and he chimped out. And what's funny is it's on a live, I think that's deleted now because it was on Midwest. It was in a comment.
Dude, that guy, the guy that owns the trailer is the one that's fucking reaching out, sending us the info, I believe. And he's getting tired of Dub saying that he owns that trailer.
Is he really? I don't know nothing. Look, well, I don't know nothing about that. All I know is
he don't even own his own trailer.
All I know is that somebody sent me just a picture of Dub's address and the guy that owns it, like from like looking, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
And I just kind of was like, huh.
And there's nothing wrong with renting either.
Yeah,
bro.
there's nothing wrong with it. So I'm not. He thinks I'm out to dox him, and I'm doxing the owner of the land that he rents himself to, which is really weird. I don't know. Dub logic. It's Dubology 101.
Yeah. Hey, anybody who can crack that, please.
Yeah.
Let us know that that's that.
Dubology. That's that. Prove that.
He's such a fucking goofball, dude.
There ain't nothing wrong with renting. Nothing wrong with working.
Well, what's weird to me is
on a front like I own a business or.
Well, check this out. Elon Musk was a billionaire and slept on his best friend's couch for like 2 years. As a billionaire.
I'll be right back.
Yo, how long y'all been doing this on the YouTube streets?
It's been going for a little while. It was started before I came on. Breadwinner Ruger, salute. Go sub and follow up to Breadwinner Ruger. He was one of the original members of it. He had to leave. And so they asked me to come up, and it's been a while now. We're going on like, I want to say like 5-6 months, maybe.
You've doubled with Breadwinner Ruger, like the amount of episodes you've already, like, I think we're on episode 38 total, counting Ruger, and like I think 24 of them are AZ.
That's what's up.
There's moments in there, bro. You got ODM Slim beefing with Blue Collar in there. We had King AK-47 on one night.
I missed that. How'd that go?
Oh yeah, bro. I'm actually gonna be private in that because we're gonna be re-releasing it because he talks about YMW Melly's manager in there, and that's actually a hot topic again right now, Officer Francois. But we'll get into that too. But
like I said, hey, Coffee, I've said it before. Hey, Plug's networking skills are unreal. Ronnie got us our first interview linked up with Milk 74, but we've had Milk 74 on a few times.
Yeah, now, 3 times total. He's coming back too.
Are him and Ronnie? I heard a clip where they kind of had like a little static. It's cool now.
Yeah, no.
No, we're gonna try though. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, Ronnie
It
went
wasn't
ham
none
on
major,
dude.
right? Like, was it? Because I can't really recall. Like, I didn't. I don't. And I feel like I didn't hear the whole thing. But it wasn't like it didn't get like where it's
Oh,
unfixable.
Milk left alive. It got pretty personal.
Oh
They're
damn.
talking about each other's girls at one point, and when that gets to that point, that's pretty personal to me.
Yeah, no question, man.
But
Yeah,
they
no,
can probably.
I made a video back in the day about Mouse calling Milk's girl a gorilla, and that shit ain't cool, man. That shit ain't right. You know what I mean? People
I
with a
remember
low
that.
intelligence go to racial insults. When that's the first thing you can think of is to bring up somebody's race. To me, you have a low intelligence level because you can't come up with nothing else. You can't come up with nothing else. So you try and hit the one easiest thing. That's like going to a party and hitting up the 450-pound chick. You know you're getting your dick sucked. You know you're getting something going on, right? But you went after the easiest target. You didn't go after the 110-pound fucking little petite chick. You know what I'm saying? It's the same shit. Same thing.
No, I feel you, no question. Oh damn, plug fell off again. I was gonna ask him
No,
something
he
about
comes back on. He comes back on and back off. He be doing shit in between.
yeah, no, I heard him say about Pino was catching grouper. I seen the notification, but I didn't watch the video. I was just gonna ask Plug like because Plug's in Florida from Florida, right? Like he
Yeah,
says that,
yeah.
right? Like, yeah,
He's a Florida native,
yeah. That's like the
born and
fish, I
raised.
believe. When you like in Florida, like I'm not positive, but I think like if you fish
It
like
was
that's
an
what you
orange
want.
something. It was
Orange,
an orange something. Yeah,
orange
he
county.
knows. He got like 3 of them.
Do you fish or anything like that? Do you hunt, Az?
Yeah, I
What?
fish. Um, I like to do certain hunting things. I haven't done hunting a lot, but I fish a lot. I love fishing. Fishing's a pastime of mine. I used to collect vintage and antique fishing gear. Like, you know what I mean? I had a single piece bamboo fishing rod that
Damn.
was over like it was like 93 years old. It was some crazy shit. 90 years old, some wild shit.
What's the main like? So in Buffalo, right? Like if you go out to eat like on a Friday during, especially during Lent, like fish fry is the thing. You know what I mean? Like places will sell out, and it's haddock. It's beer batter haddock. But like other places, it's like I think Florida grouper is what everyone fucks with. What do y'all eat out at AZ? Or and what do you catch?
Catfish, bass,
Damn.
trout,
Yeah.
a lot of that stuff. You get a lot of like what are they called? They're like these little tiny fish. You can't eat them. They're so small.
Yo, that's what
Um,
I always trip about too. Like, how do you know when you like basically if you can eat what you catch or not? It's based on the water, right? Like if that water's no good. Is that
well,
what it is?
that does play a difference. I've caught 3-eyed fish where they have 2 eyes connected together on one side and then one eye on another.
Oh, damn, like on the Simpsons, remember? Like
Yeah,
near the
yeah, I've legit caught a fish like that, but it was in a canal, in Phoenix.
Yeah, in Florida, I seen people. There were canals where people say like, "Yeah, no, you shouldn't eat nothing out of there." But then I knew people that were like, "Yo, I've been catching shit out of there and eating it my whole life."
Yeah, but but we also in Arizona we have a quite a big array of fish. You can go flathead catfishing in Arizona, and flatheads have been known to get the size of Volkswagens.
God damn.
Imagine that. That's a catfish. And
Seriously, I
that's in
didn't even know
Arizona.
that was
They've
a
been
thing.
known to get the size of Volkswagens. There's pictures of that shit on the internet.
Fuck. That's
Yeah,
wild,
can you
man.
imagine?
What do people that hunt in Arizona? What's the game out there?
Well, I
Like
mean, we have
Depends on
elk,
what you want. Yeah, we got elk. Depends on where you
elk,
are though.
deer. Yeah, it just depends on
Javelina,
where you are.
javelina,
Javelina
coyote,
is
bobcat.
javelina is all year round. So like you can hunt there's no restriction on javelina. You can hunt as many of those motherfuckers as you can kill. You can hunt them with an AR-15.
Did
You
they
can't
just
go hunt a deer or an elk with an AR-15. That's not legal. You can't do that. But you also, it's very rare that people get chosen. I have a buddy who, as
so javelina? I just wanted to correct you real quick, buddy, because javelina does have a season. They have for
wait,
archery. So the archery javelina it starts in like I want to say January, and then which is for archery, and I want to say towards February is for rifle.
What is javelina?
It's like a wild pig.
Oh, okay.
But it's
Yeah,
not a
look,
pig. It's considered a pickery. I don't know what the
they
fuck
got
a pickery
tusks.
is, but those things are fucking just as deadly as a wild like the wild boars. But I think what AZ was saying, I think what they're trying to do is they want to make it kind of like how it is in like Texas and Oklahoma and like Arkansas, like the South, kind of
well,
where
yeah, Texas,
feral
you can do it
hogs you
from a
can just
helicopter.
they're like coyotes out here. So coyotes are year round predator
But
hunt.
okay, so I know what you mean, and
A
yeah, you're
nuisance.
right.
So like they're a
But
nuisance.
Yeah,
there is
invasive
there's
species
a
or
part of
whatever.
Texas where you can hunt them at any time of the year. I can't remember what part it is.
Oh no, in Texas, Oklahoma, around there, I believe all of them are like, yo, it's pretty much year round because they're
Oh
considered
yeah,
a pest.
yeah. In
So that's
Texas, you can get on a helicopter and shoot them from a helicopter.
it's like I
Damn.
think it's almost pretty much because
Get to the
it's like the same as in Arizona almost, or maybe you don't even need your general hunting license. But because like here in Arizona, if you just have your general hunting license, if you're out of city limits and you're just rolling down some back road from between here and Benson, and you see a coyote and you want to just blast that motherfucker, you can.
Yo, y'all remember Kevin Cobb, the quarterback? He was like a big
Yeah.
advocate for wild boar hunting, and he used to do it with a fucking knife.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Oh yeah,
And I
javelinas
forget
and boars are two different things, though.
I forget where he is from, but like I guess wherever he lived, he was like they were like fucking people up and like people's land and
They
crops
don't
and
fuck
shit.
around, bro.
No, they don't.
They're destructive. They're very aggressive. They're territorial. You can take a regular pig and release it in the wild, and in 6 months it'll grow tusks. It becomes a wild pig.
Word?
Domesticated pigs don't have they don't have the hair coming off. They don't have the tusks because the tusks are used to dig up roots. They're not used to attack people and things, but they're very aggressive and they're thick. They have like 2.5 inch thick fat.
There's people every year around here that go to
They
walk their
die.
dogs and they just get fucked up by javelinas because they're walking their dog and they're not even bothering. Like they will
Yes.
they will just attack you. But a
And
lot
they're
of it's because they
facile
have
motherfuckers too.
you'll smell them before you see them, and
That's funny.
they're nocturnal too, so you won't really see too much during the day unless it's cooler, like especially in
And
the
their
summer.
shit's black. Their hair's black.
Yeah. I mean, I've ran over so many of them accidentally because they're in the road and one zigs when it should have zagged, and you're just like, whoop.
Yo, do
And
people eat them?
yes, actually, you do. They're not. It's not bad, man. It's not gamey at all. It kind of tastes like.
It's not great though.
It tastes well. So check this out. I went to a buddy's house one time, and
Rattlesnake is good though.
Rattlesnake is good.
Yeah, it's good, but I feel loopy after I ate it. I ain't gonna lie to y'all.
Oh, yo, not to throw you off, but real quick, AZ had a classic video, man, where they cooked a snake in the prison cell.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Yep.
That was a good one.
I had back to the javelina thing. I had a buddy whose neighbor just got back from a javelina hunt, and they were having a barbecue at my friend's house, at my buddy's house. So I went over there, and his neighbor was there, and takes me in the kitchen. He goes, "Hey, try this. What do you think it is?" And so I bite into it. I'm like, "It's It's like a turkey leg, bro." Like,
Oh
he's like,
shit.
"That's javelina," and I was like, "What?" He's like, "Yeah." He's like, "We like roasted it and put it in the way they did it. It just tasted like a turkey leg to me."
That
So
sounds good, man. I love
yeah,
you go to like you get the big at like a theme park, you get like the big ass yeah,
yeah, the
like
big
the
turkey legs, yeah.
The
yeah.
Hey, Amish people got the best turkey legs. That's the one thing about Pennsylvania I miss, man. Them turkey legs.
But I've
Yo,
actually
what part
I've
of
heard.
PA did
What part of PA, bro? I was in Allentown, dog. I was in Allentown. I was in Harrisburg. I posted up in Harrisburg a couple times. I worked in Harrisburg too. And then
oh,
yeah, I was right by the border on Jersey, right by Phillipsburg in Jersey. So we would hit the dispensary over there, and
okay.
right up there. But it's just too cold, bro. Listen, I'm on the Florida and Georgia line now. You know what I'm saying? I love it. I'm home, baby.
Nickelback with accents.
Yeah, no, I spent like a
Hey,
3
bro.
months in PA, but it was in the sticks. It was in Lancaster County. That's
Oh,
super
Lancaster.
Amish country.
Yeah, that's where Bam is from, bro. Bam Margera.
Yep. Yo, I just pray for Bam, man. He's supposed to be
No, he's
clean, but
good. He got through all that shit.
oh, he did. Okay.
Yeah, bro. He good. He golden, bro. I seen an interview the other day. But yeah, Pennsylvania, that's a lame. Listen, the Amish people, they can cook good. I mean, okay, they make good sweet shit too. Like they make like them oatmeal pies, like the real ones. Those are crazy. But
Man,
How the hell you fry Kool-Aid?
fried Kool-Aid is good, bro.
What the fuck is
fried
that?
Kool-Aid. What is that?
That's where you fry
Like,
the Kool-Aid stick. I think they're talking about the stick. So what they do is they deep fry like a Kool-Aid stick and you eat it, and it's pretty good. If that's not, if I'm not mistaken.
Hey, you had them boiled peanuts yet? Plug.
So which boiled peanuts? The one that's gonna be in your mouth?
Oh my God, Willie, you gotta take it there.
No, I thought you were gonna take it there. That's what I thought.
No, bro, Georgia's known for boiled peanuts.
Florida too.
I have
Yeah,
Oh
Florida too.
damn.
What the
Yo, I
hell?
got a picture of a
Damn,
javelina right
plug.
here.
Bro,
Yo,
blue collar, bro. The best spoiled peanuts I had were Alabama, dude. They're like jumbo size.
Oh, okay. Well, dang. See, I didn't. Dang, you come at me about putting. Damn, plug. You try to teabag me, bro.
My bad, bro. I thought you were coming at me. That's why I already hit you with the joke before you hit me with it.
Damn, I wasn't gonna. Damn, I was serious.
Peanut in
Plug,
your
you
mouth.
on it tonight?
I'm looking at a picture of a javelina right here, though. This dude like shot it or whatever. This motherfucker's head is huge.
Yeah, some of them get huge.
Pause.
Pause. Yeah, but it's like a pig, but it definitely is different. It's got I don't even know how, man.
Yeah, they're pretty gnarly, man. But they're like, yeah, they're classified as a pick. I think it's called a pickery, which it's not. So technically, it's not a pick. So you can't with wild boars and everything, you can hunt them with dogs and stuff. Here, you're not allowed to. It's archery or like a rifle, and they have the season from like I said, I believe it's beginning of January until the end of February. But
I'm more
yeah.
of a fish, bro. That's why I was upset with Pino. I'm like, you're from Pelpano and you're there with a Yankee pole. Be a real man. Get an ugly stick. Like, why you have the reel on the dude? He was using a Yankee pole, bro. We don't even use reels like that down here. He's not representing Florida right. He can't be doing fishing vlogs anymore. Another thing too, he's doing it like a Cuban. They have 4 hooks on one line. You don't do that. That's some bro. Do yourself right. And then he got these little ass fucking mango snapper, and he's eating these little ass fish. He's like 4 fish equal 1. I'm like, oh my God, this guy, bro. Like, dude, that's disgusting, bro.
Yo, plug in Florida, right? Am I correct? Like when you fish, grouper that's like what people want to catch, right?
Well, grouper,
Like,
that's the top. That would be, I would say snook is what we all like. Floridians like more than grouper because snook has like this. See, let me give you a history with snook, right? They look prehistoric. They got a line going across of them, and the Indians in Florida, they used to call them the soap fish because the Indians didn't know how to cook them and clean them. So that's why they're like a prehistoric looking fish. And And nowadays we know how to clean them, we know how to fry them, and
Is that the one you can like, or maybe I'm thinking of something else where it's like you do you smoke it or something and it comes out like a jerky?
Okay, you're thinking of mullet.
Yeah,
Smoked
that
mullet.
is. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Yep.
Listen, okay, so there's a war going on in Florida right now. Who makes the best smoked mullet? White people or black people, right? The black
For
people,
real?
the black people put ranch on their smoked mullet, and it is phenomenal. The white people, they do it. They do the little seasonings, and snook is better than mullet. Mullet is like you catch it with a net. They don't catch. They're a bottom feeder. They don't eat anything off a line.
Mullet
Right?
jump, right?
Yeah, they jump out of water, bro. I've caught
Yeah.
dude. I have a picture. with me with long ass hair. I sat on here with a mullet. You got to break their neck. You got to instantly because you got to bleed them out. They're like a shark too. So I'm from the same. I had a documentary about this. So I'm from the same city as that kid that got caught dragging the shark, Michael Wenzel. Our names are very similar. They thought it was me. PETA was on the on my block, going after this guy at the time. But he dragged the shark, bro, and he bled it out. And what he did is he hauled ass and he dragged it, which is wrong. But he got it half right. You are supposed to bleed the shark out. If you're trying to eat a shark, you gotta bleed it out, bro, because it's gonna taste like shit.
Yo, do you got Muscovy ducks by you?
Muscovy docks, nah.
No, ducks. Like they're the ones they got almost like a turkey looking thing on their nose, and the females have like a white head. They fight all the time. Like they're in a lot of parts of Florida, they're invasive and people hate them. Like it's like people either love them and want to feed them and shit, or
Like a sandhill crane, like type shit, like a fucking like a bird.
it's a duck, but they're kind of more like it's weird. It's almost like they actually come from like Central America, but yeah, I feel like you would know one if you've seen it.
Talking about a swamp duck, like one of the swamp. I know you're talking about, bro. Those things are fucking a nuisance.
Yeah, like most people hate them.
They're rare, now. The sandhill cranes are the ones where all the people are getting pissed about because they'll just stand in the middle of the road and just look at you.
Oh yeah.
But I'm in North Florida right now, bro, and it's different critters over here. You got different shit up here. It's not the same. I'm from South Florida, the trigger, bro. You look at Florida as a gun. I'm right at the trigger. That's where I'm from, and that's why my accent doesn't sound like. I don't know if y'all think I sound Southern, but dude, North Florida really sounds Southern. They're really, where I'm from, we all sound kind of like this. It's like a in between East Coast, Southern type shit.
Hey,
I want to go to Panama City Beach, man. Like Florida, Bama Shore.
Hey, y'all can stay live. Hey, y'all can stay live, but I'm gonna bounce out. I'm gonna go to bed.
Okay, I'll end it in a minute too. You're good.
Yeah, whenever you guys. Hey, salute coffee, salute plug. Everybody was up on the panel. Ronnie, Blueyes, Blue Collar Vet, Jimbo, Jay Millie, BK. Everybody in the chat. Salute to y'all. I'm out. Y'all have a good one.
Y'all end it, buddy. This is good that we have our StreamYard combined because we get to end each other's shows when we want, and you can still get to watch to hours and shit.
Yeah, whenever plug, because you guys got a good conversation going, keep going.
Yeah, Florida's bro. Yeah, all right, AZ, we'll hold it down.
Salute,
it's the Duke Club takeover, baby. YouTube streets.
Let's go.
Coffee.
Yeah. Peace, AZ.
Salute, coffee. Much love, brother.
No, the whole goal, bro, is to make Florida look good again. That's gonna be my fucking hat. Make Florida great again. Because you had especially in the prison genre, bro. Look at all these guys that were representing Florida at a time, and it didn't really give us a good look. It was ratchet, it was real ratchet. That's you know what I'm saying? It didn't give us a good look. But you got other guys like DC Irish that was in the Department of Corrections in Florida, and fucking you got Woody, the dude that was got interviewed by Jay Williams, bro. You got so many fucking dudes that are not getting the shine that they should, that are from Florida.
Who is ratchet? I don't know if I.
Oh, just like ratchet's just like a term we use like when someone is and
Oh no, I thought you were saying a dude named Ratchet.
there is a dude named Ratchet. That's a rapper that 1090s fucks with. But yeah,
Oh, okay.
I was just saying in general, we're just ratchet, you know. It's just
Oh yeah, I got you. I thought you were saying like, oh yeah, like you had Ratchet. I thought you were saying like he wasn't a good look. And that in my head,
I
that's
reached
what I
out.
was thinking. The
I reached out.
1090 dude.
I reached out to the homie Ratchet. That's a 1090s homie that raps and
How's his music?
his music's it's all right. I would say it's good quality. The DMX, he did a DMX flip. I didn't really care for that because you know how we all love X, and that's just somebody. If you're gonna flip a DMX song, you better come correct, baby, because DMX is my childhood. But I mean, he's got some good shit, bro. It's all right. I would say he's pretty good.
Yo, you ever heard of a rapper from Florida? He's not like big, but I'm just curious to know if you heard of him because like I'm pretty sure he used to. You know when people are. I mean, now the game ain't like this at all anymore because of like streaming and shit. But you know what? Or maybe some people still do it where they would like wrap their car and it would have their
Yeah.
name and shit on it, and they and this dude used to be all over. I want to say his name was like DB the Kid or something like that.
It was Super D, and I know exactly who that is.
Okay.
Yeah, Super D. Yeah, he had like 4 vans all through Florida. I don't know what part of Florida were you in. You remember?
Lee County.
So Lee County is that is hold on.
Southwest. They call it the Gulf Coast or Southwest.
Yeah. Lee County is above Tampa, right?
I think I believe so. Yeah.
Like it's like Brooksville. I forget
It's like Fort Myers.
Oh, it's down there. No shit.
Okay. Yeah.
You're below me, bro. I didn't know Lee County's below me. I thought it was above me. Okay, so you were in the South. Yeah, that was Super D, bro. That could have been Plies too. Plies used to wrap shit up too.
Yeah, he's from Fort Myers actually.
Well, let me tell you, I have a video about this rapper from my city. He had a beef of Plies. He had a song called "Talking Like Plies." These boys is talking like Plies because Plies, being where I'm from, we all knew that Plies didn't write nothing. All that music came from his brother that was in prison.
Right. Yeah. There was dudes from Fort Myers that were dissing him too. Actually, like I think from his neighborhood. I'm not positive, but and I believe they were saying some of the same type stuff.
What years were you down? Are you still down there, or what years?
No, I wasn't there too long at all. Like, well, I went back and forth, but it's been a while. It's been a few years now.
Yeah, because Cape Coral. I don't know if you know what Cape Coral is. They actually started building like crazy, and then
that's actually Lee County also.
Yeah, that's Lee County also. Yeah. I didn't know what county it was. I know the next one up is Sarasota County, and that's 941. We all rep that up here. We're Cape Coral. They're like our sister town. I like in Punta Gorda. I don't know if you ever been there. Beautiful town. Like the water. Dude, Inglewood, Florida. That's where Danny Duncan's from, the YouTuber. Beautiful town.
I had a grandfather. He's not like my real grandfather. Like I don't even know how I'm saying it, but like I was adopted, so he's like, but way back he moved to. I'm talking about in mid 90s maybe. He retired to Florida in Inglewood, and like when he moved there, it was like like I went there then, and then I went there way later to visit him. He's passed away now, but when he first moved there was like nothing there at the time. It's like it got so built up though after.
Yeah.
What Cape Coral was like that too? You were saying it wasn't built up.
Yeah, so Cape Coral is like a fasting building town. Like it was nothing. I remember when there was nothing there, literally nothing. And now it's North Fort Myers. That's what they call it.
Yeah, you got Cape Coral, then North Fort Myers, then you can go over the bridge to downtown Fort Myers. I forget the name of the park. There's like a park right there. But then if you keep going the other way, it takes you to Lehigh, which is just like unincorporated county land, and it's an odd place, bro, because it's like they don't really have police. Like it's just I don't know. It's weird too. And then like some parts of it are built up. Like there's some interesting. When I went there once, I was just like, man, this is a weird town, and I was like looking it up on YouTube, and there's a lot of videos of people like, yo, I'm in this crazy town, Lehigh. It looks like it's a post-apocalyptic town because they had a lot of, like it probably happened in other spots too, where when the housing crash happened, a lot of spots got left half built and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, bro. But Florida's crazy, bro. There's a whole town that Latin Kings run. Like that. That's what what I'm saying. They're right next to Tampa. They run a whole town, bro. You know. And then if you go, so where you're from in Fort Myers, bro. I don't know if you know about Davis Island, but they got hit by the hurricane bad. But a lot of celebrities live out there. And a lot of comedy there's a big comedy scene in Fort Myers. I don't know, man. It's cool. It's a cool place.
Sanibel got fucked up too. That's like a rich spot, I think, too.
Yeah, Sanibel Island.
Sanibel got fucked up.
What about Beer Can Island? I know you heard it by being in Fort Myers. Have you ever been there?
I don't think I heard of that, man. What like is it just a little spot people just go out to party, or it's like like they got like a strip type deal there, or it's just kind of a place people will pull up on boats or whatever? Oh damn, plug fell off. He'll probably pop back on. Damn, where'd everybody go? Hold on, I want to see if the chat's still active. My favorite rappers from Florida are the 2 Live Crew and Trick Daddy. Yo, classics, man. Yeah, Trick Daddy has some bangers. Yo, he does some wild shit on social media though, man. But yeah, no, Trick Daddy was dope. 2 Live Crew, that goes way back. Yo, that's wild. There's a what's his name? Charleston White was doing an interview, and they were fucking asking him about like I don't even like some of the crazy shit he said about females. I'll put it that way. And he started quoting 2 Live Crew lyrics, the song about running a train or whatever. He was like, "That we didn't know no better. You know what I hate? Peacocks. I've been attacked." Yo, I don't think I ever seen a peacock in person other than in like a zoo or something like that. Damn, I don't know if I don't know if his phone died or maybe he just got a call. But I don't even know if he don't pop back up on if I can close it out. Millie's out, damn. I don't know. Hopefully he pop back up on. I'll just chill and kick it with y'all for a minute, man. Yo, it's cool as fuck pulling up on here. I definitely been watching this YouTube streams for a minute. But like I said, typically I'm at work. I have the headphones in. That's always a bitch, right? If I'm working, right? My hands will be dirty and greasy and all kinds of shit. And say someone, someone that I fluck with is live like this platform or someone else like Millie or something, and I'll hop up in there and I wanna like, just comment something just so they know like I'm in there. But like, I might be able to comment like once and then I'm back to hands all greasy and shit, so and like, but yeah, man, this platform definitely been doing its thing over here, man, for a minute. I remember I seen Jay Millie freestyling over here. I definitely seen a lot of things go down. Matter of fact, man, does anyone in here know? Oh my bad, I'm looking at some comments while I'm talking. If they got a clips channel, I think they do, right? I think so. I don't even know. Man, so wait, so let me go back to the chat and see who's still active. I've been seeing too, Dead Mike from Marathon. What's good? Yo, where's Marathon at again? They had Indians in Florida. Yeah, right? Seminoles, right? Yeah, fried Kool-Aid. I don't know nothing about that. Yeah, I don't think I could eat snake neither, man. Yeah, I heard that. Yeah, New Age does. Okay, yeah, yo, because that's what I'm saying. I wonder if I caught, because I caught like a lot of really dope viral type moments, and I'm like, man, I wonder if it's through
You
clips.
there?
Okay, you back? Yeah, no, that's what I was just saying, bro. I was like, just chopping it with the people in the chat a little bit. I didn't know if your shit died or you had a call.
Listen, bro, out of anybody, if I would only, dude, I don't even know you that well, J Coffee, but I know your content. Out of anybody, if I fell out, you'd be the one that I would trust the most because you could keep it going, bro. You're
Oh,
like the white academics to me, dude. You could just literally fucking talk for hours.
I appreciate that, bro. Yeah, man.
But
I've been
yeah, bro.
feeling like my talk game's been off. Like I had some nothing crazy, like just like family shit and shit going on. Like you got other shit on your mind, but yeah, no. What the hell is so You said Beer Can Island. Like, is that a spot where people just like pull up and party at, like on a boat, or it's like
Yeah,
there's
you gotta
bars
get
there?
no bars. There's nothing there. No lights. Nothing. Right.
Okay, so yeah.
The actual island, you got to get there by boat. There, dude, there's been people that swam there. I'm not gonna lie. I've heard people that swim there. I've heard people use like kayaks to get there and shit. Um, I've been there by boat. There's been concerts there. People have performed. Like you could bring your own kind of lights. There's no electricity, so you gotta have
Oh,
generators. You know what I'm saying?
so is that all right? Say you're going from downtown Fort Myers Bridge over to North Fort Myers, where you would get off on, I think that's Cleveland. Is it off there, like off that bridge? Like you could see it from there? Do you know?
Honestly, Beer Can Island is actually off. Like you're going towards Tampa, but there is.
Oh,
You guys have your own like version. They call it something else though down there, but the real one is like right off of like going towards Tampa.
well, so if you're driving from like Fort Myers to Tampa, right? You pass by St. Petersburg, right?
Yeah, you pass by my city too. Shout out Palmetto Bradenton. Yep.
So when you pass, like when I was going by St. Petersburg, you'd see a lot of shit where like people are pulled over,
Yeah.
like stuff like that, like people in boats partying, like little cuts off like near the water.
Yeah. They're cut like Rax is cut off there doing a little video rapping and fuck yeah. And then you got fishermen out. Yeah, you fishing right there, bro. Yeah, it's some. And then you have the islands out there. Like that's what I'm saying. Like, that's where Tom G and Tampa Tony perform and shit. It gets lit out there. I don't know if you've been to Ybor too. Ybor is lit.
Is that spelled like YBOR?
Facts. Yeah.
Okay, I know, like I can picture it in my head, but I don't know where's that at
So
around
that's Tampa too. That's downtown Tampa. It's like a stretch of bars, dude, and clubs. There's one club that has like 3 stories and shit. It's
See,
fun.
I didn't get out much when I was down there, really, like where, and as far as going on a boat and shit like that, there was like a dude where we did a lot of work on his house. Like he bought a house and like this old retired dude, veteran dude, and he had like, how they'll have those like 55 and up communities where it's like a trailer park, but it's expensive to live there. Like not super expensive, but it's not like what you think of when you think of a trailer park. Like, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, exactly.
Like, so he had one of those, but then he also had a house that was like right on the bay or whatever you want to call it in Fort Myers. And he was the type of dude, like he had a couple boats, he had crab traps on his dock, he brewed his own beer, he went hunting 5 times a year and would go on trips. And so when we would be over there, we would go out on the boat. Like a certain time of year, he'd go catching shrimp at like 5 in the morning or some shit like that. But I didn't really get out like that much. But Florida's like different, man.
Yeah, it's different, bro.
It's like a culture shock. It was kind of a culture shock for me. I met cool people, but it was just so different, bro.
Because it's a melting pot. Everyone wants to go down there and live, and then so you got all these personalities down there at one time. And then you got the Florida crackers like myself that get sick of the tourism and shit. But
The snowbirds.
yeah,
Yeah. Yo, let me ask you something, bro. So this was the thing in like the Fort Myers area, right?
Okay.
To me, it would always drive me crazy. Like, so in Buffalo, right, when the light turns green, people is out. And then like Florida, it would always be like there'll be like a 5 second delay where people would wait to go. And I just seen memes online and shit where people would be like, "Oh, it's snowbird season again. Get ready to get beeped at as soon as the light turns green." You ever hear of some shit like that, like where you live?
Oh shit, that's why y'all beep. So y'all, yeah, so y'all have a little bit of a sense of urgency more than us down here. So when you come down here, we get sick of y'all beeping a horn at us. Yeah, we're at. So another reason this is why I do it is so many drunk drivers, bro. I actually look both ways when I go through a green light. I'm not even lying to you, bro. I know it sounds like some corny shit, but I'm literally looking to see who's about to run that fucking light. Cause dude, so many people. Because Florida, I don't know the numbers, but dude, if you're the way you're gonna die in Florida, most likely is a car accident.
Yo, peep this. I had a family member, right? Like a close family member, get in almost like is close. So it was a fatal accident, but they didn't die. But the a person that they were with died, and they barely lived. Like hospitalized. Matter of fact, in Tampa General, like
Oh,
they had to be transported to Lee, like in Fort Myers, where they stabilized them, and then helicopter out to Tampa because it was a trauma hospital there.
yeah,
And
all Children's Hospital.
yep,
Actually,
they were a kid. They were a kid.
yep.
Yeah,
They
that's in
adults too. Hunter Zans got bait flighted there.
But bro, there was literally so this happened, and it was all over the news, and it was real crazy. Like I don't even understand. It's a kind of accident where you look at it and you're like, yo, how the fuck did that? Like the person driving basically just turned into fucking. I don't know if they just weren't looking because it happened on a state road. Or like it happened in Lehigh. So
Yeah,
in like Lehigh, there's I don't know if it's changed now, but there's like
right.
no lights. People are speeding. But anyways, bro, it happened right around a new year. And like when that year started, no bullshit, there was like a 20-day stretch where every day there was at least one road fatality in that county. It was crazy, bro. It was like, so I totally feel what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, people, yeah, it's just different though, because like, so I came from used to being driving down like where I lived, like, okay, this street is a one-way street. Then the next street is a one-way street going back. And every street is like that, except you'll have a couple main two ways or whatever. But then like in, or like you hop on the highway, but it's much different. But then you get to Florida and like that difference, like I was saying with the lights and everything and the state roads, like it's just, I don't know, many things are different. But it's just funny when you said, "Oh, that's why y'all beep." Because I'm telling you, I've seen a meme, people posting about it, and then there was even like a thing too. I wonder if I could still find it, where these dudes made a video where they were at a red light and like they got out and set up a table and were like playing poker. Like, oh, we'll keep waiting here. Like it was a big thing that I always saw people talk about, and I never understood
So imagine
why.
up here when I was up there, bro. Fucking this dude, I was getting beeped all the time, bro. I can't like, dude. Everyone, even Pennsylvania people, they drive so goddamn fast, bro. Around and it's zigzags. Like Florida, we don't have the ups and downs. We're flat, like Texas. You know, it ain't like Pennsylvania where you're going around a fucking mountain and dude, it's crazy, bro. I don't know how y'all do it, y'all. I give it to you though, going through that coldness and I give it to y'all, man. Hats off. That's some real tough shit.
Yeah, yo, believe it or not, man, I told people, so there's always a thing with people up north where you say, like, people talk about moving to Florida, and when I would talk to people, they'd be like, "Oh man, you're like oh, you get that warm," and I was like, "Yo, believe it or not, like, I kind of get sick of the heat because yo, that part of Florida was really fucking hot. Don't
Yes.
get me wrong, I can do without winter. Winter is brutal, but like fall and shit, spring, all right. But yeah, man, it's so humid. Like you go to
Yeah.
check the mail and be sweating.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But
Yeah.
let me tell you something though that was crazy to me about Florida though, right? That I never heard of in my life. shortly before I went there. I never even knew it existed. The the sinkhole. Remember that sinkhole in Sefner, Florida, like swallowed that guy sleeping?
Yeah, yeah. Be careful.
That shit had me terrified. I like because I never even had heard of a sinkhole. And then I remember I got out of work in a midnight shift, and like my wife's dad always you know what I'm saying, he was older. He'd always have like the news on, and it was like sinkhole swallows Florida, and then they got the brother on there like because it only like the brother was in another part of the house and he was fine, but he was like, yeah, I heard him yell, and I was like, what the fuck is a sinkhole? And then I started looking into it, and I was like, oh man, that's some scary shit. You ever have any sinkholes where you lived?
I never had any sinkholes, bro. But when I got back to Florida, the lightning hit the tree on my property, and I was like, "Yes, I'm back." And I went right back out there and started mowing and shit. Like that's crazy, right? You think? I bet you a lot of people they see a lightning strike and they'll be like freaked out. Um, but yeah, dude, it's just that's just our part of our life, bro. Like the lightning is crazy down here.
Yeah, oh fuck yeah, man. And then it rains, yeah, like that. It's summer, right? Like it just rains every day for a good hour or two.
Yeah,
Lots of lightning. Yeah. And then
yeah.
the love bugs.
Yeah, so the love bugs were created by the University of Florida, man. They were trying to find a bug that would so those are man-made bugs. They were trying to find a
What?
bug that would kill mosquitoes. And the University of Florida, which is the shittiest university in the world, because I'm a Florida State fan. They're not technically are. I'm just talking shit. But yeah, so yeah, they created that bug, dude, and it's actually a worthless piece of shit bug. It doesn't kill mosquitoes. It's just they come around a certain time of year and they just have sex. They're love bugs.
Yeah, when I visited my grandpa way back in Inglewood, like mid '90s, that it was like I just remember we went into like a Burger King, and I just there was all these weird bugs, and you could see them like attached to each other flying, and
Yeah,
they like freaked me out. And then I remember talking about it, and then next thing I know, I seen on the news like it was out of control where they were like overheating trucks from so many of them getting in the grill and shit like that. I didn't know they're man made though. That's crazy.
yeah, those are man-made from the University of Florida, man. They made Gatorade and they made love bugs.
Oh yeah, that's right. They did make it. Yo, I never knew that until there was like a Gatorade commercial. I want to say I seen in like the last 5 years.
I don't
I was
drink
like,
Gatorade. I've never drank it in my life and never will. If you're gonna give me vitamin water or give me a body armor, but fuck Gatorade. That's stupid ass. Fuck the Gators. Go Knowles.
"Wait, yo, where's the Knowles at?"
Tallahassee, Florida.
Tallahassee, and then the Gators are Gainesville, right?
Yeah, technically
Or
I should be rooting for the Bulls, South Florida Bulls, but my uncle went to the University of Florida State and my grandpa he just embedded in me. I'm a Bobby Bowden head.
what's the other one? The Knights,
Yeah, University of Central Florida. That's where Blake Bortles went.
and then isn't there or you said Bulls, right? Or
Yeah,
no,
the South Florida Bulls. I can't name
Bulls, yeah.
I can't name you one NFL player from them. I'm sure there is though, but I can't at the moment. I can't name any.
But the Knights actually had like a
Yes,
few good seasons, right?
Blake Bortles. They went to see. They said that they went undefeated. They made their own national championship fucking trophy because they didn't get it. They didn't have a playoff then, bro. So they went undefeated, but I don't know. They're from Orlando. That's Orlando.
Okay. And then I
That's
remember too, uh, Fort Myers, matter of fact, you remember, I forget the name of that school. They were like a Cinderella team in the Final
yeah.
Four in March Madness.
Yes. Yes.
Gulf Coast, right?
Yeah. Yes. Gulf Coast. Right. Yeah. I remember
And
them.
then the one dude broke his ankle or his leg, like in the
Yeah.
Final Four game. Yeah, that was wild, man. I want to say that was like 2012, somewhere around there. There's always a team like that shocks. Yeah, man. Nah, and I noticed too, a lot of people in Florida are bigger college fans than pro
Yeah.
fans.
Yeah. So well, either they're a Bucks fan or you guys bring your states with you because like I said, there's a lot of tourism and a lot of people live down here. No taxes, obviously, are rich people. Because you talk to millionaires all day. If you work any kind of field out in the field, bro, you talk to rich millionaires all day. But yeah, bro, like yeah, Florida State, Florida, that shit's like gang shit there, dude, bro. Like as a kid growing up, at Florida, when I was a kid, fucking Tebow. Well, I wasn't a kid; I was in high school, but Tebow was the shit, bro. You know, and we were going through it. Our Florida State was going through it. We sucked. This is before Winston came and saved us, but
We drafted Manuel.
yeah. So I'm sorry for that.
Yo, well, you know what though? Listen, I don't think so. He had a real big falling out with the coaches. I'm telling you, like,
Yeah,
remember, I want to say 5 games into the season or whatever, he blew his knee out on like a Thursday night game against Cleveland.
yeah.
And then when he came back, it was just like he was never the same. And I don't know. I thought like with him, you definitely had to have him run was a big part of his game. But then it was odd. There was like games, it like he would look on point or he would look terrible. And then after that, he just ended up getting benched when we got Tyrod and everything. And they benched him the 1 year with Orton. But I don't know. I think that was like a coaching thing. And I think he just kind of fell out of love with football.
I'm
Because
sorry.
he's real bitter. If you hear him talk about it, like he hates like the NFL. He hates football, bro. Like I think where'd he go? The Raiders and
Yeah, listen, Ponder was better, and I that was the year before. But EJ Manuel, he didn't get drafted by his stats at Florida State. He got drafted by what he did in the combine, and that's why I say, dude, everyone's talking about Richardson this year, right? They're like Richardson's going to be. Listen, it's very very similar to EJ Manuel with that, bro. I'm telling you, I don't trust just doing the combine. You got to go by their numbers in college, bro. And that's what the Bills didn't do that year. Yeah, who's y'all? The Bucks passed up on Josh Allen. We traded you that pick.
you want to know something crazy too? We traded KC the Mahomes pick. They traded down with us, and then and we ended up taking Tre'Davious White. But yeah, that was the Mahomes pick, which at the time I was like, I don't know, man. I was just kind of, all in all, I'm happy. I like that we got Allen. Like but
if the Bucks drafted Allen, we would have 2 rings right now.
Man, fuck? So who's gonna be? Who's a backup? I forget, bro. Like who was behind Brady?
So we had Kyle Trask, a Gator. I hate him. And then we went and picked up Baker Mayfield. Baker Mayfield got an $8 million deal, so it makes me see that they're really. He's probably going to be getting the starting position. He's never had receivers like this on his team, by the way. Baker Mayfield has one of the best receiving core in the NFL right now. We're signing Julio back, and if we got Russell Gage, Evans, Godwin, Julio.
Oh, Jimmy Buckley says back in the day, he was a big fan of the Hurricanes. Jim Kelly.
Yeah.
Jim Kelly. And Jimmy Johnson was the coach.
They've had a lot of good players, dude. Sean Taylor, Lewis, it's just
Sean Taylor. There was I don't know if he was from Fort Myers, but there was like people that talked about him a lot there. I forget where he got killed at. Wasn't it in Florida?
Yeah, so he was a home invasion, bro, and he got murdered. I believe
shot in the leg or stabbed.
Yeah, ain't that crazy? He died from a leg shot. That's true.
Yo, you want to hear something real wild, man? Like I'll try to find the clip and like send it to you, right? So the next week after that happened, like the first game they played the Bills, and the first play of the game to honor him, they lined up with 10 guys. You know what I mean? Like his safety position was empty, and it was the first game Fred Jackson played for the Bills. Because he had been over in like NFL Europe and practice squad, and he ripped off like a 20-yard run right up the side where Taylor would have been. It was kind of wild, but yeah, that shit was crazy, man. And I remember there's a real viral clip too where in the Pro Bowl he laid out the Bills punter, Brian Moorman. He like cracked him.
Yeah.
Yeah, Taylor was a beast, bro.
Yeah,
that was sad, man.
Honestly, you've had a couple Florida State. You have a couple of our running backs before. I can't think of them off top, but I know. But yeah, y'all have had a couple of our tight ends that never did anything too.
Oh, Jack. Wait, was Jack Nicholson's son, grandson?
Yeah, I was just about to say that you had And
O'Leary,
that's
right?
so that's my cousin. I'm related to Jack Nicholas as well. So Bill and the O'Learys, those are I'm related to them as well. So they're all family. That was Nick O'Leary.
Yeah, O'Leary. Yo, I liked him, man. I can't remember what happened if he got hurt or how, because